River. Yep.
Yep, we have done this before.
6 is you talking about it's a plinth on
Plinth, yep.
leading, marking the spot.
Yeah,
6.
they mark a path. If you were able to actually see this from the sky, you'd see these plinths do straight lines between Dragonute cities.
Oh, well, we see 3 of them here.
Well, you see this one here down the bottom?
Yep.
And you follow it up to this one here by the road?
Yeah.
If you follow this line back, it will go to a Dragonute city. If you follow it this way further, it will run to a Dragonute city.
Wow.
Yep. But Aiden is not going to be able to make it. I'm not sure when he'll actually show up. He said to start without him. But we can do a little bit of review while we're waiting for Michael to come online. So, the rattling wind, which had drowned Engrolar, comes out of the lake, throws him onto the beach. There's Michael. Are you there?
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry I'm a few minutes late. How you guys doing?
Not bad. We're doing okay.
Pretty good.
Good. Good to see you all.
How's your, is it your son? How's your son?
He's good. 5 years
Good.
old.
5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got a Christmas tree today.
It's a great age. 5.
What's happening campaign wise?
Englar was just asking that. Asking if he
Yeah,
was dead. I said, no, we're way past that.
I'm with that. I've been revived.
That's right. He was drowned and then run over by the cart.
Yeah.
But then was
They went through town and
resuscitated and healed by Lars, and then they all went to town. And while you guys were trying to catch up to town, the chariot attacked Farfield? Yeah, Farfield, the village. And after all that was over, Lars and Engrolar got there. You guys had a little powwow. Some verbiage was discussed, people saying things, trying to figure out what's going on. You realize that the villagers are holding something back. And so we had a powwow the next morning there in front of the inn saying, okay,
Yep.
we know this, that, and the other. What are you not telling us? And the stories all come pouring out. Where this lunar warlord had been in the village and he was abusing everybody, and finally they got sick of it and they drugged him and his driver, and the village beat him to death with their farming implements. And then they took the chariot and everything out to the lake, chained it all up, and pushed it out into the water.
I remember this.
So Lars was thinking that something happened with the ducks in disturbing a burial area, which is what caused the spirit of these guys to come forth and start doing stuff.
Right.
So
we
right
explained.
now we're all there by the edge of the lake, and the redsmith who came with you did make a comment about how clear the lake looked now. And there were some comments about, what, you haven't been here in several years? No, we don't come here to the lake. We got a village. We do farming.
What? And they also tried to discourage us from going out here, as I recall. What are the wind conditions?
Right now?
Yeah. As far as the lake water being clear and stuff, is it windy or is it not windy?
It is kind of windy, so it's choppy. But right now we've got 3 of the young ducks out in the water who are putting their heads down, searching for this burial spot that Lars is trying to find. And they were not able to find one by the time they got to where, okay, the chariot's there. He didn't want us to go any further. We haven't found anything yet. And that's where we ended.
So, did we come up with the consensus, men, about what we think is a good strategy to removing this, what is obviously a curse? What's your thoughts on this? What do you say, Lars?
Um, well, the first thing that comes to mind. One additional piece of information: the ducks were the ones who actually cleaned up the lake. They had gone in and got the reeds out and
Piled them over on the pile there.
yeah, they made a big pile and they're composting it. So we actually dug through that. We didn't find anything in that pile. I was thinking we'd find, bits of the burial site or something, but there was nothing there. So, still a mystery as to why this thing has woken up and why it's only what is it, once a week? Yeah, once a week.
Mhm.
So,
It seems
so
pretty indestructible too, as you recall.
were you able to shoot it? I thought you were able
I
to shoot it and hurt
I
it.
was
Yeah.
I was able to shoot it and hurt it, but
So,
they were really good shots, and it seemed very powerful. Is my point. Not
okay.
indestructible, but
Okay, so what do we do? That's a great question. One thought is to have the ducks take a rope out there with um, some kind of a knot tied to the end. What's that knot called? It's is it a bowline? One that cinches up as tension goes on it,
and they're
and
really easy to undo.
yeah, um, attach that to the pointy part of the uh, what is it? A cart, and
It's
then we
a,
could.
It's a
it's a
chariot.
It's a
chariot.
chariot. All right.
You could put it around a wheel. You could tie it around the rear wheel,
So I'm thinking dragging
the
this out of the
axle.
muddy bottom of the lake. So maybe
Yeah,
the pointy part so that it actually uses the wheels to pull it out instead of dragging against the wheel.
sure.
Um, so, but, in terms of your question, what do we do? Um, I'm not going to fight it in the lake. That's
And I agree with you. We should have the ducks go down there and tie some sort of efficient knot around the
We need to
shaft.
remove it. I think we
And
agree we need
we
to remove
all,
it.
all pull on that, hopefully be able to, to pull it up out of the lake. And
Yep.
then we should burn it. Maybe
I
we should get the fire going too, so as soon as it comes out of the lake, we can pull it right into the fire.
That's a great idea. So let's build a pyre for it. We'll drag it up
Yeah,
on the pyre and toast some marshmallows and make s'mores.
exactly.
Um,
Okay, it is storm season, so it's wet and windy. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it will be difficult.
Uh, I'm sure if we take, we'll take our time and, collect dry wood and
Oil.
build a nice big, pyre. And then we shouldn't have too much trouble getting that to light with suitable tinder and kindling and such.
sorry, Brian. What season is this?
Storm season.
Storm season.
It's the last season of the year. Sacred time is next.
Yeah.
Good. Rank the stuff I need to do at sacred time.
I never succeed.
And what's the week?
We are Death Week. It is now God Day.
Week. And okay. All right, good to know.
Called Gotcha Day.
God
Oh,
Day.
day. God day.
Yeah, it's the last day of the week.
All right.
So water
So
is at minus 15 and fertility's at minus 10. Okay. All right.
Now it's just
Sorry.
sorcery, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
so
So, do we have consensus on course of action?
yes, I believe we don't have any
If
dissenters.
the ducks are willing to do it.
Yes, they are willing to help.
I guess it's been overnight, so I get 2 spell points back.
Oh, what's your power?
My power is 12.
That'd be 4 points.
10.
I have 4 points. Oh, I didn't use any of my magic points. Okay. How about healing?
Healing
Over.
does not happen overnight. It happens weekly, if I remember right.
Okay.
Does that sound correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here with my arm hanging.
Really?
Somebody gave me some healing, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Lars did. He healed you all
Yeah, I
the way
was
up.
gonna say, if
Okay.
yeah, if that had been the case, we have enough healing magic that we would have healed you, and then,
I have
night we would have recovered our magic points.
Okay.
Yeah, I donated pretty much all my magic points.
So I show my damage at 10. It's really 0. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So Brian, you're saying I got 4 back?
Magic points.
3. You would have gotten 3
Yeah, I'm talking about
points
magic.
back.
Hmm.
So would
Okay.
I have been able to get 4 to put into my crystal and then? Yeah.
Overnight, you would have gotten 4 magic points back. If you want to put 4 magic points in your crystal, then overnight you get the 4 back.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Oh, okay.
But that means any magic points you spent before then are still spent. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I went into the night because Lars took the storage crystal and used all 8 of them.
Right.
But I hadn't used any of my spell points, so I could put 4 in and then get 4 back, right? So
Overnight, yes, exactly.
okay, so my magic crystal is at 4, and my self is full strength.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
However, there are other people that could put power into the crystal as well and also regenerate that evening to fill up
Yeah.
the crystal.
Those that are not damaged.
I would do that.
So
All
the
right.
crystal should be at full strength.
Yeah.
So,
We
okay,
can
we're
make
just
it
assuming that some of you were not damaged. Okay.
Right. Mhm.
Got it. All right. Spell points up.
Mhm. Yeah, we should be good.
Yeah, Vossendor didn't do any magic, so he'd have all his magic points available.
Okay, so we want to make a pyre and we want to cover it so that it doesn't get wet while we're trying to drag the cart out. Is there a tree nearby that we could tie the end of the rope to?
There you go.
Tie the end of the rope.
There
Well,
Wrap
is,
the trunk.
however,
how long the rope is.
yeah, that's right. Your rope, once you get the chariot close enough to a tree to tie it off, yes, you could do that.
Okay.
But you have a rope long enough to
So,
go from a tree to all the way where it is now.
okay. So with that in mind, as we're pulling the chariot out, at some point the length of rope will be long enough to reach and tie it off to a tree.
Yes.
When that occurs, ask one of the ducks to tie the end of the rope off to the tree. I don't want the chariot waking up and running off or running over somebody. If it's lashed to a tree, we should be able to restrain its movement somewhat, maybe.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Can anybody think of anything else we should do before we wake this thing up? Because I don't think it's going to be happy about what we're going to do to it.
Well, you said normal weapons
Does it?
had an effect, right? Subutai was
It
able to
does.
shoot it with a
Yeah.
normal arrow.
Well, I don't know about all weapons, but the arrow did appear to at least scare it, or I don't know about scare it, but it seemed to hurt it. It did make a sound like it was being hurt.
I just think we ought to be prepared
Particularly,
to chop it to little kindling.
yeah, I don't know. I think I would try to hit it with a range weapon if possible. It seems like it could really do some serious damage to you if it ran you over.
Yeah, let's not have that happen.
Yeah. So I think we should. I would like to personally, Brian.
Yeah.
I would like to set up. Since I'm not a particularly strong individual, I would like to set up with my bow and arrow ready to fire at this thing from a decent range. So that way that at least we're able to inflict some damage on it. If it doesn't look like it's safe to do so in a melee range.
Okay, yeah, you can certainly set up. The question I have is, do you want to be in a position where when they're bringing it out of the lake, you're straight onto it, or when they're bringing it out of the lake, you're perpendicular to it?
No, that's a very good question. So, okay, I want to be perpendicular to it because I think there's more surface to hit from the side than from the back. However, I think that all of us should, if at all possible, obviously not initially, but once we get it tied to the tree, I think we should obviously tie it to the tree first, and then tie it. Have the ducks tie it to the wheels, but I think whoever's not pulling it up really needs to not be within range of however long the rope is, so that it can't run over you.
But here's what I was thinking, or my question. It is almost the opposite of that. Do we have enough manpower from the village that the locals can do the pulling? In which case, I will not pull, but I will be, all armored up and shield, and I will stand at the head of the line of the people that are pulling. So if it comes out and runs to attack them, I will be able to protect them from when, if it comes after them, if assuming that they don't need me to help pull.
There's only one villager who came with you, the Redsmith. She's acting the liaison between the village and the duck village.
Okay.
Well, we got horses too, don't we?
Are the ducks interested in helping?
Make an orate or a fast talk roll.
I can do the orate.
Go for it.
I would like someone else to do that.
Yeah, we have an orator, and it
Yes.
isn't me.
Should pitch in and help out your fellow villagers across the way there, and for your own village safety. Come on! Of course, we can always use horses and draft. And I, believe it or not, failed by one. Gee whiz. 81 and out of an 80.
Well,
So,
what's his
go on,
name?
Dick.
Darvin will say, it sounds to us like it's the Farfield village that caused all this to happen in the first place. Why aren't they here cleaning up their mess?
Some are.
How far away? How long does it take to get to the village and back?
Oh, it was what, 5 kilometers?
Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking maybe the Redsmith could go and collect some villagers while we build the pyre or the bonfire and get everything all set up here.
She could certainly do that.
Let's think that through a little bit. So let's assume for a moment that it's going to wake up. It's coming out of the lake. It's a horse-drawn cart that drove through a building,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to stand in front of it and stop it from running over people who are pulling on the rope.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I think we should stay clear of it personally, but that's just my opinion.
I want I want to make sure the people that are doing the pulling feel that they're being protected.
Okay.
You
But
know,
they're
so
not.
I
They're
make
not
it
being
a
protected.
little bit, but at least I'll be a speed bump that'll allow the rest of them to escape. That works fine for me. Hey, I'm not afraid to die. That's what it's
well,
all about.
I mean,
it's not that. It's we're going to be putting the villagers in harm's way. I
mhm.
feel.
Right.
It's
'Cause-
unacceptable. No, and it's unacceptable that you die because that's dangerous for me.
Yeah.
So
See, this is my ruthlessness is coming out. So we,
all right.
you know, we
Well, that's fine. I'm a little bit.
No.
That does not feel right to me. That we
Oh,
would line the villagers up along the rope for the
well,
for
that's
the warlord to run them over.
that's the fairest thing to do then is, we explain what's going on to the Redsmith, and she goes back to the village. And if they're like, we're not doing that, then they won't show up. And that's, on their head too. It's not like we're making them do it.
Well, I do know I seem to have, this is in character now, Subutai would say. I do know that I had some success hitting it with my arrow, and I want to do that again. So I think I'm just better used doing that than I am pulling on the rope.
Yep. Yes. And if the end I need to pull on the rope, I'll pull on the rope. If we can get some help, then that's fine too.
And Engerlar says,
Okay.
wait a minute. I say for about the fourth time, why don't we just use horses to pull on the rope?
Yeah, that too.
Smart. Very
Why are we
smart.
using people instead of horses?
You're right. We should use horses. Do we have
Oh,
horses?
great.
Draft course.
Who's got a bison?
Water, yeah, water bison.
Who?
Oh, that's right.
The Sandor. He rides a bison.
I was about to say, doesn't he have bison rider?
Yep.
I had forgotten that we had horses. I was also thinking that we would at least need, people to steer the horse.
So, if I remember correctly, the horses belonged to the warlord.
Two horses did.
2 of them. Oh, so
I own my own. Mine belongs to me. So
So, if we're to use the horses or the bison, it should not be horses that the warlord guy knew. So that sounds great to me. No, my only concern is that he would have some level of control over them, and we don't need horses going crazy on us while we're trying to
Warlord.
do
Oh, the
this.
warlord. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's not
The
risk
dead
that.
one.
Okay, I was thinking queen.
Here's the thing, Lars. I think we should factor in the very real possibility that if this thing wakes up and it starts pulling against the horses, they might be spooked and run away. At which point, I think we'd have to basically cut them free.
Yeah.
But that's the bad side of that plan. Is we'd have to be okay with the possibility of animals dying.
Oh Lord, this is taking too long to decide. Come on, let's do something. Says Angrelar.
Well, sounds great. So
All
what's it
right.
going to be? Villagers or the bison or the horses or some of the above?
I think we go for all of them and see what we get.
Okay, there you go.
So do you want the Red Smith to go back to the village and get more villagers?
Yes.
While you guys
With the
build a pyre.
Red, we will explain to the Red Smith what we're doing and what the what the possible dangers are, and we're asking for volunteers. So if nobody comes back, that's on their heads. But we're hoping that they will feel honor bound to come and assist in undoing what they've done.
Okay.
Nobody's going to make them.
And did you want her to bring a plow team back?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Even better. Perfect.
Okay, she can do that. So she'll take off. It will take some time to get wood for a pyre. Now there is wood. There's fire starting materials that the ducks are willing to let you use. They've got some tinder and flint and steel and that kind of stuff for the little fire. But the big wood is going to have to be fairly fresh cut wood, which is going to be difficult to burn, especially being wet. But if you use an accelerant like oil or something, that should help with things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can go in. There seems to be lots of trees around. Looking at the map.
Yeah.
And we
In
can
fact,
go
there's one
around.
that's fairly close to the edge of the spot where you want to pull the thing out from.
Right. And what I was going to say, what you do is you go through and you hunt for dead wood that's still on the trees and chop, and cut that off because that'll be the driest, oldest wood we'll be able to get. We want to use as much of that as we can.
Okay, sounds good. So you get a pyre built together. How close do you want to put the pyre compared to the spot where the cherry came out of the lake last time?
Right nearby. Yeah.
Not on the track, but right next to it.
To the north or south?
Right next. That's right next to the track.
What side is the tree on?
The tree will be
I
on the
was going
south
to say
side.
whatever.
Okay, south side.
Okay.
Convenient for the tree.
So Subutai, do you want them to be on the north side so you've got a clear shot? Oop, we lost him. I'll assume that's what he wants to do instead of trying to shoot through the tree and the pyre.
Yeah, that would
make things a little more difficult. Okay, so that's all set.
Brian, I apologize. I went to press unmute and I pressed hang up. So the answer is yes. I want to be on the north side
Good to
face,
go.
so I'm shooting from the side, not from head on.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Okay, so after a certain amount of time, the Redsmith, what is her name? I know I've got her name here somewhere. Verborna will show up. She'll have half dozen villagers with her and an ox team.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah, and the ox team will have their little harness thing on, so you can tie the rope to that harness thing in between them, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
Okay. So You're going to give the rope to the ducks and have them swim out, dive down, and connect it to the post or whatever's left of the post. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
And warn them not to get
Near the box.
or surprised by skeletons jumping out of the box.
Stay as far away from it as you can. Okay, so they swim out there. They dive down with the rope.
Oh, put a bobber. I want a bobber on the rope so we can see if they get eaten by the skeletons. I'm kidding. Sorry.
A bobber out of what? Now close to the end. Okay, so
Uh,
they dive down. Everybody can make a scan roll.
Scanning.
Yep.
Failed.
Scan. I succeed.
Okay. Those of you who succeed will see a disturbance in the water. Now you know that the surface of the water is wavy because of the winds and the storm stuff, right? But there's some kind of a other disturbance, and then you'll see the two ducks pop up, one further north and one further south from where they went down, and they'll say, "It's moving! It's moving!"
Pull on it. Pull on the.
Did you tie the rope?
Yeah, is it tied off?
Yes, they did get the rope tied onto the post.
All right, take the slack up.
Yeah,
Well-
we tell the people with ox cart to start, driving the ox. There's not the ox.
Okay, we got like
Yo,
50
stop.
feet of rope, and we've got at least 100 yards of stuff distance. So it'll be a while before the rope can be tied to anything.
Yeah.
Now, if you want the ducks to go back and grab the loose end of the rope that's still floating in the water, they can do that and keep it upright.
Yeah, we need the rope.
I'm a little bit confused as to our situation.
Okay,
Where's the
Yeah.
end of the rope?
the cart itself
Exactly.
is far enough out into the lake that the rope does not reach anything near the shore.
Oh,
So if the ducks had one end, they tied it down, they would have come up with the other end except for something happened and they spooked.
Well,
I
I
didn't, I didn't realize
Yeah, I
that we
misunderstood.
wouldn't have a length of rope. So the end of the rope is out in the water somewhere.
Yeah, but the ducks can get it.
Okay. But they can't get to us with it because it's too short.
Well, eventually, assuming the cart is coming your way, which it is, eventually the slack will be made up.
Oh, okay. That
So,
wasn't clear.
can I-
Okay.
Can I just interject really quick? Am I correct in understanding that we already have one end of the rope tied to a tree?
You are not.
And then
correct
the
in that
other end is-
statement.
Okay.
The rope's not long enough to go from the tree to the chariot by a factor of 10.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I was assuming that the first thing we would connect it to is the oxen, even if the oxen had to, we had to have the oxen start, leg deep in the water or something.
And you could lead them out their ways because it's a fairly shallow drop.
But because that was the whole point, was to, if
that's how it got pushed out in the first place. All right, I'll wander out up to my waist. Hand me that rope. Give me the rope.
So as he's going out, I'm going to caution the villagers and the ox team to get clear.
Mm-hmm.
And as the rope is coming back towards us, we want the rope to come to the tree so we can tie it off if possible.
First, we got to tie it to the yoke.
if the
So-
chariot's moving on its own, we don't need to connect it to the ox.
Correct.
Yes. But if we can get it tied off before it attacks, maybe it's just going to spin around the tree.
Exactly. So we want to tie it off to the tree,
Yeah,
Not-
well.
not the animals.
We'll see what happens.
Exactly. Yeah, all this may go to hell. Who knows?
Okay.
So you tell the ducks,
As
get
long
the
as the
rope,
cart,
and bring it in. And you've
Yep.
pulled the oxen in a ways, and Angler's out there with it. And the ducks are paddling away trying to get to the rope, and you can see a bow wave start to appear in the surface of the lake. And it's between you and the ducks. And it is actually moving
Yep.
faster than the ducks. They can't keep up with it.
So they're not going to get to the end of the rope before the cart overruns them. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, the cart is between them and you. They're behind the cart.
yep.
Oh, they're behind the
Yeah,
cart.
the cart is
The
moving
cart's
faster
moving
than they
faster
are.
than the ducks can fish,
Yes,
swim
exactly.
underwater.
Yeah,
So it's going to breach. It's going to breach.
it's going to get out before we even.
Ready your arrows.
Now, Lars, you've seen this exact same situation yesterday. What do you want to do?
Yep. I'm going to stand beside the track where it comes up
Mhm.
with my axe and shield ready, and I'm gonna swing at it.
When it comes out. Or
Yep.
as it comes out. Okay.
And based on what he says and what he's doing, I'm going to try to position myself kind of near him on the thought that as it comes by, I might be able to jump on the back.
Okay. Do
I'm
you
gonna-
actually want to get into the water a ways to do that? Either Lars or
No,
the rest of
because I don't think I think I will be able to jump better on the ground.
you? Okay.
I don't know, that it jumping out of the water onto it.
That's true, yeah.
Um,
So, Lars, do you want to be in the water or not?
I don't
And I
want to be
don't-
on the water.
Okay.
I want to be able to dodge.
Okay,
Of
Angler
course.
Swim anywhere near as good as Angrolock.
you see all this stuff happen and behind you up on the beach. What do you want to do with the oxen?
Or have the people drive the oxen away since we apparently aren't going to need it at the moment.
Okay. So a couple of them will run out there and try and grab the oxen by the nose rings kind of thing and pull them off to the side.
Yep.
Okay, Subutai. There is
Yes, sir.
a
Mine.
commotion going on
Mm-hmm.
the edge of the lake.
Mm-hmm. So my
need
intent.
to
I'm
move.
sorry. I keep interrupting you.
That's okay. You need to move. That's 'cause I'm trying to figure out how to say this right. You need to move further away from the lake in order to have a clear shot to this thing as it comes out instead of hitting a restaurant and Lars. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was going to suggest that I waited to make sure that I assume this thing is going to go past them as it comes out, and then I would shoot. So in other words, I'm not going to shoot at it when I see Lars or anyone else engaged with it. I wanted to get to an angle where I could shoot it without having to metagaming, but without having to roll to see if I hit my comrades.
Roger that. Yeah. Okay. Good to go.
Okay.
I'll start backing out of the water as this thing gets closer. But I'll stand, 1 meter away from where the tracks are, so I can get an attack as it goes by.
Okay. And do you want to do that like I pictured you right now being about waist height out in the water? Do you want to stay
Yeah,
there, or do you want to move in closer to where
No,
it's not that deep?
I'm gonna start exiting the lake,
Okay.
backing up. Yep.
Not on the track, right?
Not on the track.
Just being clear.
Well, by the time it gets to him, the bow wave is going to be really huge. You actually see the cart, because where he was being waist deep, the cart is much higher than that. So he'll have a obvious vision of it as it comes out, as it's coming out of the water. Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh, Chariot's not that tall.
Actually, too, as we're getting ready, I'm going to cast the rune spell shield on myself.
And put that on our on our big shield. Never mind.
Yeah, I said I can do that, but I don't know that we're gonna be, in a group. I'm still thinking I'm gonna be in the cart with these guys, and I'm gonna need all the protection I can get.
Hey, Brian,
Yes.
as it's coming up, is it moving slower?
Slower than
Then
I'm
before?
expecting it's going to be moving faster when it gets on land. Can I line up a shot at, say, a wheel?
Yeah. You can do a standard aim shot.
Okay. So okay. I'm not going to bother. All right.
Because this thing is actually moving pretty fast.
Okay.
Which it did last time. And yes, it does go faster on land once it gets out of the water.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's moving up. The villagers are pulling the oxen out of the way. Angry Large backing up. Lars is positioning himself. Arestra's positioning herself. And Subutai's positioning himself. And it's going to come bursting out of the water. So Lars, go ahead and roll.
Lars.
Standing right there.
Actually,
60.
Yeah, Angry Large's right, because he was actually further in the water, so he would have hit first. But that's okay. You rolled your dice. We'll roll with you.
Are we doing shooting?
Lars is hitting it with his axe.
I
Arestra's
missed.
going to attempt to jump onto the back.
I was going to whack it with my broadsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lars, you missed.
Yep.
Now you get... Wait. Lars, you get a plus.
Yeah,
Oh.
since for size.
Looks like plus 20.
That'll hit.
I got a hit.
Lars, roll location.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Okay. Location 17. Doing, let's see, the axe does +2. So 11.
Broadsword is a D8 with a D4 plus 1.
And I heard it.
Yes, you actually hit the skeleton on that side on his right arm.
Woohoo!
I hit the 13 for only 4 points. 13 is...
This is something different because this is a different thing.
Oh.
When do I roll?
After Arestra jumps on.
Sure. So what strike rank are we on?
We're not on a strike rank yet.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get 2 shots off. Well, assuming it stays in the area.
I'm really in my element, so I feel like it's my opportunity to shine.
Shine, baby, shine.
Well, I'm not in a dungeon where I'm like not very useful.
Okay, Angrilar, how much damage was that?
4.
4 points?
Yep, I rolled a 1 and a 2 plus 1.
Okay.
Sucks.
Oh no!
It looks like you hit one of the panels on the chariot itself, so you do not do any damage.
Okay.
Okay, Arestra. Jump, minus
Somebody-
20.
Right. I'm going to inspire myself,
With?
and I'm thinking with honor because I'm, I want to appear brave in front of all of these, all of these people, and if I jump and I miss, I'm going to look foolish, and that would hurt my honor.
Okay.
So, and I succeed with my honor roll, barely.
Plus 20, that scares the minus 20, so jump.
Jump, jump, jump.
And I succeed 24 out of 40.
Yay.
Okay.
Uh-oh, that's the last we see.
And it takes off into the darkness.
Oh, no. It's going to go off into the village and then come back to the lake, so we'll just wait for it to return. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody went off.
That was the shared screen.
Yeah.
And I did that because I am going to focus on the map. There we go. So just really rough like. Yeah, let's leave it there.
Plus 20.
Ours back here. Galar back here.
Mate, is that the chariot?
Yep.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, so Restra made her jump. She's up here.
Ghost heard in the sky.
I should have had some of those ready.
I'm going to shout at a restaurant, throw a skeleton off.
It's chained. Yeah, let it go bouncing underneath the wheels.
Until the next week.
Okay, Subutai. Make your first roll.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys ready for this?
Wait a minute. You've got the plus 20 for its size, but because it's moving.
He's going to knock the shackles right off the skeleton. Ching!
Yeah, it's my turn to
minus
shine.
10, so it's a total of plus 10.
Okay, my turn. I score 25 out of 100.
Okay.
So, and the location 14.
14.
Can I roll for
Yes,
damage?
you can.
Great.
I don't
Right,
think
you're-
this thing is dodging.
6 total, which is a pretty great roll.
Yep. Except when that arrow hits, it sticks right into one of those plates on the side of the chariot.
Boom. So
Got armor.
vulnerable parts are the wheels and the skeletons, I guess.
Okay, it's got armor. I'll shout out, it's got armor.
At
Just whoever will listen.
They can all hear.
Are any of the ducks going to fight this thing?
No.
No, I didn't.
The
I
only
thought
ducks,
they were,
the only ducks you had out here were the scouts that were out in the water.
thought they were the mean, badass, ornery type ducks.
Now, some of them are, but apparently one of them has an issue,
Yeah.
which Lars saw firsthand.
Whatever these things are, lunars maybe.
Okay, I'm disappointed in that arrow.
So It is going
You have
to.
another shot, right?
You said you're gonna get 2 shots before what happens?
Yep, 2 shots. You should get another shot.
He's going to get another. I'm just trying to visualize what the cart's going to do.
It's going to do.
I don't know. Is it a
Oh, no, it says-
thinking?
okay, it is circling around to. It's right. In fact, Subutai is headed towards you. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, so now it's rolling. It's heading directly at me.
Yep.
Okay. So did I lose the +10 or same percentage?
No, you keep the +20, but you lose the -10.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I was hoping for a special, but it's just a regular success. 48 out of 110.
Okay.
And location 11.
11.
That's not going to be enough. Damage is 7 though, which is the maximum.
And again, it hits one of those panels.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys, that was the most powerful that my
No,
arrows can do.
You can crit.
Yeah,
how you
that's
heard it
true.
Last time.
Yeah, that's true. But so it makes a ping sound as it goes in.
It's got bronze panels on this chariot.
But my arrow sinks in though, right?
Yeah, it hit.
Well, it depends on how these bronze arrows are. Throw the panels off, Arestra.
Okay, so
I've been intending to do something different.
the chariot is headed
Oh,
towards Subutai. Arestra, what do you want to be doing?
I am going to cover myself with my shield and take a swing at one of the wheels.
Okay, that'll be a named shot.
Okay.
Okay. Subutai, what are you gonna do?
I mean, it's not like the target is dodging around or parrying.
True.
It's going to
Yeah.
it's going to reach.
All they have to
It's
do
gonna-
is reach over there and whack, and attempt to whack it.
Okay, so it's going to reach me within the next several strike ranks, right?
It will get to you at the end
How-
of this melee round.
Okay. Can I look around for something to basically get coverage from? At least partial coverage? Like a boulder? Is there a boulder or anything near me?
There are no boulders. Roll power ×3.
Okay. Was successful. I rolled 24 out of 30.
Okay, there is a tree nearby though.
I want to get behind it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be run over and killed if I'm not going to take on a chariot on the beach by myself.
You won't be by yourself. You've got me.
Yeah, but it's not going at you. It's going at me.
Okay, Lars and Engrilar, what do you guys want to be doing? You see the chariot curve off and make a beeline right for Subutai.
Can you make a water line where the water is? Am I in the water, out of the water?
You're right at the edge of the water, kind of thing like this.
All right, and these are normal 1 meter movement
Yeah.
squares. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now we're out in the open, so if you want to book it somewhere, that's 3 meters per movement point.
Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. It looks like it's circling. So I'm going to move to where Lars is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move 2 movements past Lars, and maybe I'll get a swing at the beastie.
Okay.
So
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, Lars, what do you want to do?
So I can see that he's turning towards Subutai. And can I see that Subutai is dodging for the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to scoop up the rope and I'm going to be running behind the chariot. My intent is that when it passes, that it's going to pass nearby the tree. I want enough slack in my hand that I can loop the rope around the tree that it passes.
Okay, the tree being
And
Subutai's tree?
yes,
Okay.
so I'm going to be running. I'm going to scoop up the rope. I'm going to be running behind the chariot. And as it, it's going to pass by Subutai, my intention is to loop the rope around the tree and use that as um,
Yep.
a
Anchor.
yeah, an anchor. It's uh,
A friction point.
a friction point. Yes,
Yeah. And then the front of it's going to get pulled that way, and
to try to hold the the chariot.
Roger
hold
that.
fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Impede its movement.
And I'm going to yell at Angrilar, "Help me!"
Subutai will be able to too, maybe.
Well,
Since you're in the tree.
as I run there, if I see the rope, I'll try to scoop it up and hand it to you. It's trailing 50 feet back, so it's a good long rope.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And then we can head for that tree.
So we want enough slack that we'll be able to loop the tree without it ripping the rope out of our hands.
First thing first, rope, get to the tree.
Yeah,
Exactly.
please be careful because this rope could really fuck you up.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't want to tie Subutai to the tree.
It would sever me in half. Yeah.
Okay, so Angrilar, as you're running past Lars, you're going to scoop up the rope, hand it off to him,
Oh,
right?
if yeah,
If you got it, just go with it. You
if I
don't need to
got it,
hand
I'm
it
going
to
to head
me.
towards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with the rope then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come
If
up,
I see
scoop
that
up
he's
the
got
rope.
it, I'm not going to try to grab it out of his hands.
Okay.
You can pick up another section of it, and the two of you can be.
Well, can I keep moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You
are.
have to, right? Or you're going to get drug along.
Exactly. So I don't. What I don't understand is since we're not doing strike ranks, the movement and all that
It's a little bit
simultaneously.
arbitrary at the moment.
Yeah.
It's all
Kind of
narrative
fun though.
at this moment. It's all narrative.
All right.
We're
So
role
I'm
playing.
Once you
Yeah.
scoop up the
So-
rope and you are running with it, you realize
going to run
after just
towards
3
Subaru.
steps that this cart is running faster than you are.
Right, but I'm going to cut the angle by running straight at the tree.
So we don't have to hold fast to the rope. You can let it slip, right?
Right.
We've
Yeah,
got a lot of length. We just need to get to the tree before we run out of rope. Otherwise, you're going to
That's
get
what I'm
dragged if you try to hold on to it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understand. But if Subutai is standing next to a tree, I should be running towards Subutai.
Yep.
Whatever my maximum movement is this turn.
Which is 8. And its maximum movement is 10. So it's moving 6 more meters at the end of this round than you are.
Okay, that's fine.
And I got the impression that I was going to barely make it.
So that's 20
No.
feet of rope.
There's plenty of time for you, Subutai.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet of rope.
All right. Let's see where we're at.
And there's 50 feet of rope, so you still got 30 feet left to play with.
Yeah, but part of that 30 feet is taken up in the width of the chariot itself and the distance between the chariot and where Angrilar got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
Okay.
And Lars hasn't moved yet either. So
What is Lars going to do?
I'm having a problem visualizing the future.
We're running behind the chariot.
You are as
With-
well.
Yes.
Okay.
And we want to get to the tree, and as I said before, wrap the rope around the tree and use it as a fulcrum to stop the chariot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both are grabbing the rope and running towards the tree.
Well, okay.
Okay, Subutai,
Well-
if you want, you can get a shot out this round.
I will absolutely,
Okay.
without hesitation.
So that's
I
Subutai
rolled-
over to the left. Oh,
A regular success with 36
Okay.
out of 110.
Location?
And the location is 3.
well, that's not what I wanted to do.
Damage is 6, which is a great roll again.
Well, that was one of the chariot wheels, and it stuck in.
Nice.
Yay.
Yay,
Fun.
less armor on the wheels.
Food. Beautiful.
Okay.
Making some good damage rolls.
Arestra. Make your roll.
25 out of 90.
Is it 90 or is it 45?
It's 45 in that case, if you're doing it that way. It's a normal hit either way.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to roll my damage?
Yeah.
On an aimed attack. All right. You going left wheel or right wheel?
It's the right wheel.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably the right wheel since I'm right-handed. My axe is on the right-hand side.
Exactly.
All right. Shatter that thing.
Brian, are the ducks terrified? Do they look pretty scared?
Well, you've only got 2 ducks out here, and they're in the water. They're just kind of watching what's going on now.
13.
13.
Ooh.
Very well. Love her.
That's my max damage if everything went well.
Okay. That seems to
Shatter
do
that.
some damage.
Things, I envision this thing's got arrows sticking out of it. It's kind of cool.
It's got a couple.
3.
Yeah, last night and 2 today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, it's got 3 from today. I mean, they haven't done damage, but by the way, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You too.
Thank you. Hope it's peaceful and safe.
Absolutely.
Be safe.
Okay, so as the chariot passes the tree, the driver has a loose end of chain. He's using it to whip at Subutai.
Okay.
Where's Subutai? On the right side of the map?
Yep.
How long? Oh, okay.
There is broken space here. This is Subutai over here.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm going to attempt to at least use the tree to give myself some kind of partial shelter. I mean, protection, not
Okay,
shelter.
make a dodge roll.
Okay.
Fumble. He's going to wrap the chain around the tree.
Do it
Exactly.
himself. Yeah. That would be
A
great.
dodge. I rolled a 64, and I'm thinking that's highly unlikely that was successful. Yes.
Dodge roll?
Yeah, unfortunately, my dodge is only 45, so that was a fail. Damn you, bastard.
Okay,
Demon.
So it hits you location. Ooh, 19.
Oh,
Hits me in the head. Lights out.
maybe. It's only a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 3 points.
Excellent. Yeah, I fortunately have a helmet.
Even better.
So, yeah, I have a helmet that's worth 5.
Ooh.
So it doesn't seem to injure me. I might have a concussion, though.
What?
Just a little heavy.
What is your size?
Do you really want to know, or?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, dude. That was a joke. It's my size strike rank is 1.
No, not your strike rank, your
My
actual
size is
size.
15. 15.
Okay.
15.
He's big.
Roll percentile.
61.
Okay. Okay, so who's got the higher power, Lars or Englar?
I have a 16.
I don't think I got 16 in anything.
Powerful. Yeah, that's very powerful.
Okay, Lars. Power times 3.
Nope. Oh, I do have 17 intelligence. Okay.
Power times 3.
Yep.
Good luck.
22.
Okay.
No problem.
Damn.
So let's get a Dex times 5.
Killing it.
5.
Look at Lars.
That will make it 37.
Okay.
Yes. That's how it's done.
What happened?
I don't
So
know.
you got the rope around
You made it.
the tree. You had enough,
Yeah.
enough to do that.
Was just cheering for Lars.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a strength test now, right?
Yes.
We're trying to hold the rope. I'm going to put my foot on the rope at the tree to even give it more
Well,
pressure against the tree.
you wrap it around the tree. The friction alone is going to keep it from.
Well, it's not like he wrapped it around the tree.
Well, I thought he
He's got
did.
some rope around the tree.
Oh, yeah. He declared that's his intent. So anyway,
Okay, so Lars and Englar, what's your strengths?
Yes. 19.
19. Way to
That's
go.
the one thing I do. Got strength.
Mine's 11.
So 30. Plus whatever the tree gives us.
Yeah, it'll give you a multiplier.
All right, Angler, this is going to be your roll. Or do we roll, or does it roll?
I always let the players roll. It just reverses who's doing
Okay.
where what is on the resistance table.
Okay. So we're trying to restrain it effectively, I guess. So roll low. You want to roll low.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You want me to roll?
I do.
All right. Are we ready to go?
As soon as he calls for it, he's got to find a
I got to
number.
figure my number out.
Agility is not agility. Let's see. Manipulation. Maybe it's a manipulation.
No, this is strength.
This is an opposed
Correct.
test. Okay.
Our strength plus a multiplier.
Well, so if the rope holds, then the yoke or the post, what do you call it? The pole arm of the chariot is just going to be yank back towards the tree, and
If we're successful, we'll stop it. And yeah, there may be some damage
well,
as a
think
result.
about it. The chariot might flip over.
Oh,
The
yeah.
driver could get knocked off of it.
That's right. All kinds
There
of
is no
fun things
driver.
could happen.
I don't think there's a
Yeah.
driver. I think there's just a skeleton in the back.
Well, there's something that just whipped me in the head.
Oh no. there's
Oh, there's a restra too.
there's a restaurant, right? You're gonna go flying. This
That's
thing's
okay.
you're gonna roll a crit, it's gonna stop suddenly, and you're gonna get airborne.
That's okay, I don't mind.
It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
Okay.
See, I can't wait to see Brian's tree.
I think the most important question is, did we catch Subutai in the bind?
Well, I'm guessing that Subutai, when he sees you guys stringing this rope around,
With
is
the
going to
rope?
drop down below it.
Yeah. Otherwise, this is going to be a found child sacrifice. Otherwise,
This is awesome. Yep, so it goes flying past. We come running up with the rope,
Tie it off or
fling
try
it
it.
around, and hold tight. And what happens?
So that means it would be, if it holds, it'll be spinning around counterclockwise.
Well, it's going to go
Assuming it goes out
flipping
to the
first.
Oh, it's
to the
going to get a
length of
big,
the rope.
yeah, it'll be,
Right.
it's going to get a big jerk. Boink.
this is going to be so beautiful if we don't get mowed down.
All right. Any kind of inspiration out of this?
Well, we can take up the slack if we see that it's going to churn.
Well, if we
Yes.
have slack, we can just keep wrapping it around the
Okay.
whole tree.
Now, the more slack there is, the more you run around the tree with.
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
all you got to do is, anyway.
Really kind of owe it to the ducks, though, for them to managing to tie it properly.
That's right. That's right.
pretty impressive.
We'll find out.
They're fisher ducks. Okay, roll.
Yeah, they know how. Okay.
Roll a dice.
Roll the dice.
D100. 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So it looks like you've got all tied up tight. The rope starts to get taut. The chariot is coming around. Arestra, what do you want to do? Oh, you attacked this round, didn't you?
I am. I'm attacking again.
So it hasn't been jerked.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt and disappear for about 4 or 5 minutes,
Of course.
please? All right.
Pause. Hit the pause button. It's called pause. We're going to
Mhm.
pause the game.
Well, you
In
guys
the
can keep
middle.
going. I'm helping with the strength test, okay? All right, I'll be
I
back.
could take a 5-minute break.
I'll be back.
5-minute break.
Okay.
Works for me.
And attempting to bind us. Oh no!
These are not
Get out of the
stormtroopers.
way! Duck, duck, duck! Oh, they're over there.
Well,
Who do we lose? Pete. That's what we're waiting on, right? Okay. Okay.
It's really hard to referee an outdoor session, and you're just doing beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you narrate, it's easy to do things.
You're doing great.
But from here, we're going to be pretty much doing strike ranks. So, statements of intent, Arestra.
Right. So on my, I don't know if did I get a turn while they were doing the rope thing, or was that when I got my one whack hit, or do I?
That
have
was
a
at the
second
round that you did the aimed attack. That was all done
Okay.
that same round.
That's all that same. So it's the next round. Okay. I'm casting X trance. I'm putting 11 magic points in it, and I'm going to swing it real again.
Okay. Subutai.
Just the same intent that I just described a moment ago, which is basically to
Dodge around the tree and get your sword out.
Yeah, basically to be on the other side of the tree from wherever the chariot is at that time, while simultaneously trying to sheath my bow, and then eventually, that's the number one priority, and then eventually, when possible, to get my broadsword out.
Yeah, you'll be able to do both this round.
Okay.
Lars.
tie the rope off, and then stand ready to swing at the chariot if I have an opportunity to do so.
Okay, from that position right there, you don't think you'll ever get an opportunity to swing at the chariot because you got people on both sides. Can you see your elm?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's going to get pulled into the tree as it comes around. So, yeah, tie the...
That's
tie the
number
rope
one. Make
off,
sure the thing
and
stays
then-
broke.
So tie the rope off,
Right, yeah.
as we discussed, and then the radius, I want to move out past the radius of how it has to move, so that as it comes around, I can swing at it.
Okay, so you want to back out of the, move out of the way, so as it's coming around, assuming it stays at a tight radius for the rope, you'd then be able to attack.
So did it pass? Okay, I assume that it passed across the north of the map, so it's moving clockwise as opposed to counterclockwise,
it's
but
moving.
it doesn't matter.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
It is moving this way.
Okay. All right. So if it's moving, yeah. Okay, fine. So yeah, whatever that radius is, it can't move further away from the tree than that, as long as the rope is secured, right? So I can judge that distance, and I want to step outside that radius, but close enough that I can swing at it as it comes by. So that's my intent.
Okay, add 5 to your strike rank. Engrilar.
I was going to do the same thing. Move at an angle outwards so that I can swing at the passing chariot as it goes by, but not get encumbered by the rope.
Okay. Same, add 5 to your strike rank.
Okay. But it may not be there, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't know how fast this thing's going.
And it depends on what it's going to do.
Well, can we react to what it's doing?
To an extent.
Yeah, we're not engaged. We're not quote unquote engaged.
So, Restor, what's your strike rank?
Well, the spell goes on basically on 0, and then the attack goes on 12 because it's an aimed
shot.
attack.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to roll the spell?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the spell.
I succeed.
Okay.
mark off a rune point, mark off 11 magic points.
Wow. This is going to be like a super buffed up blow, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
All or nothing.
it is.
So there's 2 skeletons on this thing?
Yep.
And they're not. Okay. What have they been doing?
One of them's using the loose end of a chain to whip at Subutai. And you haven't really
And the
seen
other
the
was
other one do
dry.
anything.
It's the driver.
So it moved 3 hexes. How much of the movement did it use?
Well, it's got a movement of 10.
Hmm.
So it used like 1 strike rank's worth of movement. Or 2. But it's coming right at you, Subutai. The driver's going to do another chain whip.
Did
Arestra. The other skeleton is going to claw at you.
Okay. I parry with my shield.
Depends on what strength rank things happen.
Yep. Okay, does
I have
everybody
a
have their
normal
strike ranks figured out?
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
Strike rank 1, Arestra's spell went off. Strike rank 2, you guys can see that the chariot is running towards Subutai. It could continue on forward. In fact, it probably will. Just momentum, if nothing else, right?
Yeah. So I would probably move closer towards the direction that Lars is going.
You mean this way?
Yeah, instead of going due south, I'd kind of follow his lead to get to the outs. Yeah.
To there? Kind of deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's ever going to reach me down there in 10. So
Okay, strike rank 3, 4. On strike rank 4, the chain whip happens. Subutai, dodge.
yes, sir. So here's my dodge roll. Here we go. And I'm successful with 31
Okay.
out of 45.
You dodge the chain whip.
that's some distress. That's worth a check mark.
Yeah.
I'd say so. If there is, let me see if there is a.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already have one. I think I already have one there.
That's okay.
5? Anything on 5?
No, that's my first check mark there.
Good
All
to go.
right.
Great.
6. There's 2 things happening on 6. The first is the claw, the skeletal claw against Arestra.
Mm-hmm. I have a normal parry with my large shield.
Okay, he missed outright.
Well, maybe you hurt him with your parry.
Oh, I should look for that, shouldn't I? I hate that stuff. Failed attack against.
Well, the old rules, yeah. You missed, you missed.
You need a die 6 for that.
Maybe you did a critical parry.
Just a normal.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your shield damage. Yeah, this matrix is much more detailed,
5.
complex than the other one. 5?
5.
Okay. Okay, Subutai. The chariot is
Yes.
attempting to hit you head on. Dodge.
Okay. Unsuccessful.
Hit
Okay.
the tree.
Oh,
Hit the
no.
tree. Break it up.
And you have a size of 15, correct?
Yes.
Ghost herd in the sky.
Okay, roll percentile.
Does
23.
Subutai get some
Okay.
cover bonus?
You did not get knocked down,
Great.
but you do take a whole slew of damage.
Okay.
Location 6.
Okay. Location 6 is my left leg.
13 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so that's -4 on my left leg.
So
Okay.
you're 13 minus 4 is 9. That would almost kill me.
It actually, that move puts me at -1 overall. That would put me down.
No, you can only take.
Double the limb's hit points and damage. So how many hit points does your leg have?
6.
Okay, so you can take a total of 12. You can't take anything more than 12.
12 is all that I have anyway. Did
Right,
we
you
sleep?
got armor on your leg. No.
Okay, so yeah, my armor is 3 and my hit points are 6. So it was 13 damage. I would put it at -4, correct?
That is correct for 10 points of damage total.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'm
Yeah.
at hit points. I'm at 2 hit points.
Okay. But
Wait,
because
let me ask real quick because I forgot. Did we sleep last night? Or, I mean, because I have here that I only have 12 out of 16 hit points. Like I was hurt somewhere, but I don't remember.
You haven't. No, you should have your full hit points.
Okay. In that case, I have 6 hit points now left. So
Okay.
I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Except that because your leg is below 0, that does put you prone. Ooh, I've got prone markers too.
I thought you said I wasn't knocked down though.
As a reaction to being hit by the chariot, you were not knocked down.
Okay.
But
But
you
the
did
wound
fall due to wound damage.
broke your leg.
Understood. Yes.
Okay. And it continues straight towards you guys.
So how long was the length of rope from the tree to the front of the pull yoke, or was there still slack when it was moving?
There was still slack.
Because it is now farther away from the tree than it was at the start of the turn. So that's why I'm asking.
Right.
So it hasn't been
Excuse
jerked
me.
back yet, right?
What's that?
What?
It has not been jerked to a stop yet.
No, it has not. Not yet.
It could fall
So
over.
if Lars, if you step to your left and I step to my left, we can each attack on 12.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
As we see it coming at us,
hmm
can we judge the length of slack before it gets stopped?
Make scan roll.
My intent with this is I'm going to back away from it, but I don't want to get so far away from it that when it gets jerked to a halt, that it's going to be out of reach.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
thinking that we're trying to judge it for this melee round or the next. Okay.
I missed the
Scan.
scan roll.
Scan. I succeeded on a scan.
Okay, Angrilar, you can see the rope behind the chariot starting to lift up off the ground, like it's getting close to max range.
Yeah, so I said either we step back or step around, and
You
I
can step
think we
back or
should
step
step.
around.
Yeah.
Well, you have to decide.
Our intent was to take a whack at the wheel as it passed by, right?
Yeah, because you were
To
expecting
me,
a
it's our-
circle.
So stepping to the left. Yeah.
The left?
As the camera's showing it. So
So I'm going to say to Angrilar, Angrilar, what do we do? What do we do?
I told you. Tell you. Take a step.
Step left. Okay, I'm moving left because
Step left
Angrilar.
and take it.
left up
Go.
or left back?
I'm
back.
taking left.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't want to take a swing at it. All right. Is it done as full movement?
You don't
No.
know,
We don't know.
but you're assuming probably not.
At
Oh.
the point this is happening, it's not engaged as yet. We're making guesses.
I
It's
know,
coming
but
at us. I can't.
are we
see
eating
through-
more strike ranks if we move
Yes.
from here? All right, I will move to my left down.
There?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That puts us at strike rank
One
12.
more.
12 if it arrives and it's the end of its movement. So
Well,
I don't know.
Okay. It will move one more hex and jerk to a stop. Restra, you need to make a dex roll.
good call.
Dex times 3.
Well, at least you can swing at the right hand wheel. I can't.
It's the rectangular thing that you see is it. You can swing at it. It's right next to you.
Yeah. But the
Close, no scar, 43 out of a 36.
Okay, so you feel the cart kind of jerking up in front of you. You can either scramble to hold on to the cart or you can jump off the back. What do you want to do?
you just spent all that spell point, so I'll be quiet.
I wanna stay on the cart. I'll
Okay.
try to hold on.
Make a strength times 5.
Oh, easily. I rolled a 14 and that would be a set out of a 75.
Okay.
Out of a 75.
Wow. Xena, warrior princess. Whoa.
Strength times 5. Oh, that's a special.
You
That's
hold on
great.
to that card.
Okay. So everybody else is going on strike rank 12, correct?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know about Lars.
So we were adding 5 to
You
what we
add
do.
5, yeah, to you, whatever. I don't know if you're using your spear or whatever. So.
So now I've got my axe. So are we counting up when we can hit it from this point? Or do we get the benefit of not having been engaged at the beginning of the round?
No, you get the benefit. Just add
Okay.
6 to your strike rank. Are you at 12 or before then?
Um,
I'm at 12.
okay, so if I add 6 to my strike rank, it will be 10.
Okay, 10, go.
So we go 10, then 2 12s.
Yep.
So it's big, right? Bonus?
Yes, it is. You get a plus 20.
An 18 out of...
Ooh, an 18.
That-
Lovely.
It's probably not a special, though.
Oh, should be.
Well, I'm not that good.
Oh,
So
if I had an 18.
68,
Okay, no, it's not.
that's not, no. But I'm strong. Okay, location 15 for 10 points of damage. That's why I'm using the axe. Plus 1 more point of damage.
Okay. And strike rank 12. Arestra.
Did Lars hit it? Do
Yeah.
any damage?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Didn't, so we don't know where though.
Oh, one of the skeletons. Well, the skeleton on this side.
The skeleton. I don't know how many hit points the skeleton.
A normal hit.
Okay, how much damage?
On the wheel. Only 7 points this time.
Hey Lars, do you have that shield with the
No.
area effect?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, so next round I could put like coordination on it.
Ooh, that would be awesome. Yes.
You get a little bonus. And then I could hit it later on.
Okay.
We heard
Angrilar, go ahead. Strike rank 12.
Angrilar. Oh, I rolled a 38 out of 115.
Oh my God. 115.
You could add 20, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 115. So 38 out of 115. Is
It
that a
takes a
special?
23. That's a normal.
Oh crap! All right,
Roll
hit it
location.
in the 11. In the 11 for 10 points.
Nice.
Put down that skeleton or whatever I'm doing.
We're hurting it.
How much damage?
10. 6 plus 3 plus 1.
We're chipping away at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided to do one massive blow, hoping to get a special or a crit instead of 2 blows.
That's got lots of armor. We need the special or the crit to
Yeah.
hurt it really.
Yeah, you guys
So
can
I
see
think we're
that the
just
skeletons
nibbling.
themselves have got bronze disc plate hauberks, bronze vambraces and greaves.
Oh my god.
One
I
of the
mean, how do you,
skeletons is wearing a full plate helmet. The other one is bareheaded. And then there are bronze plates on the chariot itself.
That's like 6 or 7 points of armor. Maybe more if it's magical. Wow.
I mean, I could shift to my +2 blade sharp thing. But
No, then you're doing a D6.
D6 and I'll hit as well. I mean, often.
Yeah. No. We need big damage.
So on 115, that means the special is
23.
23, yep.
23.
Okay. Statements of intent.
Swing.
Subutai.
Going to. I'm conscious or unconscious. Obviously, I'm
How many hit points do you
conscious.
have? You got 6 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think I'm still entitled to try to crawl away or attack -4. Is that correct? Or
When you attack from the ground, you're at half your percentage.
see.
You can certainly
Okay.
crawl away. You could cast
Yeah.
spells.
Take a
Yeah.
kneeling position and shoot his bow.
Yeah, or prop yourself against a tree and shoot the bow.
Yeah. I mean, are they in like missile range?
Can you see the map?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm using my phone tonight. So yeah, I can see the map.
Okay, yeah, that's actual range now.
You're 3 meters away.
Well, 3 meters is close enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too close to use a bow.
Oh no, yeah,
I
you
do
should
have
use a
my.
bow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I would basically just. I'm not going to sheath my sword. I'm just going to drop it.
Yep.
And get my bow out and fire it.
Okay, 5 strike ranks to get the bow and arrow out. So 5
So you
plus
get
your
one shot.
dex strike rank is your first arrow shot.
5 plus my dex strike rank.
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Great. So I usually fire the bow at 2. So actually no. So I'm sorry. So that would be my dex strike rank is 2. So that would be 7.
Yep.
7. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, Arestra.
I'm ain't taking an aim shot at the wheel again.
Okay. Lars.
I'm swinging at it. I go in 5. If I see it's moving away, though, I want to move up with it to swing at it. If it
Okay,
tries to move away.
But
Angrelar.
it's going to stay at the length of the rope. So I'm going to cast coordination on the shield crystal or whatever it's called. Coordination crystal.
Matrix.
Matrix. Coordination matrix. Whatever it's called. Damn thing.
It's called the
Shield
Circle of
Matrix.
Protection.
Circle of protection.
Circle of
Okay.
Protection.
All right. So coordination 2 on the circle of protection. And then I will attack it later on in the round.
Okay.
So magic goes early, right?
It goes on your deck.
Dex strike rank plus the number of magic points.
Right.
Dex strike. Okay. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 6. Okay, got it.
So we got the strike ranks figured out?
Yep.
Okay, strike rank 1. Anything happening? I want somebody to say no so I can say wrong.
Oh
The
no.
whole cart and stuff glows red.
Glows red.
Cool.
What does that mean?
Some sort of lunar.
Something awful.
It does. And whatever it isn't good, but it's lunar.
It doesn't like being restrained.
Apparently not.
No, it doesn't.
This is definitely ghost herd in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strike rank 2.
Yeah, I cast my spell. I need a power times 5, you say?
That goes on 4, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm going 4. I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay. Anything on 2, 3. Okay, 4. Go ahead. Power times 5.
No. Power times 5. I fail. Figures.
Okay.
Rats.
Ooh. Also on 4. Angrolar.
Present.
Chain whip.
I'm going to grab it and pull that sucker out of the cab. I let it wrap around my shield arm, my shield, and pull. Well, I don't know. I don't have any strength.
Is it glowing red?
No, the whole chariot and everything did. That's strike rank
Okay.
1. It's not glowing red now. It just
Oh, okay.
did glow red.
Oh, it flared.
It flared. Yep, exactly.
Oh,
You gonna dodge?
certainly.
Roll it.
$48 dodges. Oh, I failed.
Okay, he missed.
Okay, good. Miss. Okay, Lars, take it out.
Is there any indication of what happened when the thing went all glowy? Did it like heal? So it just turned red for a minute.
Make a scan roll.
Oof.
24th, that'll make it.
Okay. You can see in this glowy thing that went all around it the shape of the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's got
Repeat
moon
that.
runes all over it, remember?
Yeah.
Or they're lunars, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it did some kind of rune magic spell, is my guess.
Well, when I struck at
Is it-
1, so probably. Plus they're
Yeah.
showy, right?
Yeah. But no, so some kind
No
of.
obvious sort of effect, no.
Okay. But there was the hazy
The hell is this
rune.
Yeah, but something happened. It did something.
I don't understand.
All right.
You go on 5?
I go on 5, yes.
Okay.
35 will hit, but not a crit. Location 5 and 8 damage.
Okay. Strike rank 6. Lars, dodge.
Ooh, a 22, that will definitely dodge.
Okay. You dodge out of the way. Is this thing kind of fishtails around where you were?
Mm-hmm.
I get a check mark. I get a check mark on my dodge.
And you can see that it's taut, the rope.
Yay.
It attempted to run you over, or to run into you, but was not successful.
Okay.
Okay.
Grab it,
Grab what?
like any part of it, just hold on to it, so and try to restrain it.
The cart?
Yeah,
Okay. You can grab the wheel. It's right
Can I?
there.
I'm going to do that.
Don't let Arestra chop it off.
No, let's just chop it on the other side.
On the other side, yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know when that attack would come, but
Okay, so that was
that would
5.
have to happen next round on your deck strike rank.
no, if it's still there.
It will because it's not going to be able to move anymore.
Okay.
Just the way the rules are written for this running over the cart. If it was just me, I'd have it be able to run over Anglerlark because it still has movement left. Maybe I should still do that.
As it circles around the.
Around its pivot point.
Yep.
Oh, Arestra. Do you go yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we were on 5.
No, we just
Only
moved to
on-
6. We just moved to 6.
Yeah.
So Subutai is going to come up pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm strike rank 7.
Okay.
Go ahead and add 1 for sitting upright against the edge of the tree. It's a movement.
Fair enough.
Okay, Arestra, do you go on 6?
No, I go on 12. I'm still aiming
Oh,
at the
aim
wheel.
shot. That's right. Okay, so also on 6 is the other skeleton attempting to claw at Arestra. Although.
Yep. That's full parry with my large shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll shield damage.
Seven.
Okay.
Break its nail.
Anglerlar, have you gone yet?
No, I'll go on 10.
Okay, 7. So 8 Subutai gets to go, correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
now this will be considered firing into melee. But
Okay.
but you have 9 targets, only 3 of which are friendlies.
9.
Pretty good. Pretty good chops
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to this.
Yeah, I won't worry.
So what do we need to do? Concentrate on like skeletons then? Can we do that?
I'm going to concentrate on the chariot.
So Brian, we're just swinging at the blob, right? And then you adjudicate whether it's the cart or a skeleton?
Yeah, the cart has a hit location chart that covers all of it. The cart,
Including the-
wheels, the skeletons, all that stuff.
All right. So all right.
Ready for me, Brian?
What's that?
Are you ready for me?
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
All right. I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
A
Out of-
0-5.
A 0-5. I think out of, is it still 110?
No, you're attacking from the ground still. That's it's
Mhm.
considered that, so you're at half your percentage. But you still
Okay,
get
so
a plus 20 on top of that. So go half, then add 20.
Okay, so in that case, it would be 45 plus 20, 65. So 5 out of 65.
Okay, that's a special.
All right.
Roll location.
Location 17.
Question?
Yeah.
If he's braced against the tree, does he get a little bonus there? I'm trying for you, Subutai.
Appreciate it. I thought that it was factored into the 20, but
And 20 is
I'm not
just
sure.
size.
Hold Well, that would give me plus 10 then, right?
Maybe.
No, if I give you anything, it'd be
Three.
just plus 5.
Okay.
But that's not enough to
Yeah.
change anything.
All right, still special. All right.
Yeah.
Might,
Well,
it
so
might in the future.
Yeah, the location is 17,
Uh-huh.
and damage is 6. Damn good roll. I rolled a 5 out of 6. Plus 1 is 6. And then you
Wait,
double that?
No, you don't double it. You add max.
Oh, okay. In that case, you add max is a 6 plus 1, so 7. So 7 plus 5 is 12? Or is it plus 1?
You still get the plus 1
I'm
on
sorry.
the die roll.
Okay. Then in that case, it is 13.
Okay.
Nice. Good shot.
Fud.
Oh, that, by the way, went into one of the skeletons.
Oh, okay.
Well, this guy's got lots of hit points.
Oh my god, yes, it does.
I mean, individually, they got lots of hit points. It's like I didn't see a skeleton fall out yet or the wheel break.
13 is pretty damn great for my skill set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's a well-aimed arrow.
8, right? 9, 10. We got something on 10, correct?
Yep. And I'm swinging. Oh, okay. So normal hit.
行，我烧一点声音。行，我烧一点声音行吗？
What did I do wrong?
对不起。
Oh, okay. It's a normal hit in the 10 for 11 points of damage.
$11 points, you said?
Yes.
Okay, that was the skeleton's right arm, and it went limp.
Yes, we're hurting it. We're hurting it.
So not only do you have to pick the skeleton, then there's a location on the skeleton.
Yeah. I don't really like the way they did this, but I'm using it the way it is. In fact, if we were to start over, I would not have you roll a d20 for location because you guys are hitting from the ground. You can only hit up so high. It should be just a d10. Like fighting a giant.
I mean, this is a chariot's not that large.
Well, the wheels are
Pretty
like
massive.
a meter tall.
It's
Yeah.
The
pretty
cart
massive.
itself is a meter, so it's half a meter, meter and a half.
But the people
Before
that
we actually
stand in
hit
the bottom of the
skeletons.
chariot, you stand on a chariot, you're barely a foot off the ground.
There's a wall you're swinging over.
Foot and a half. Plus, there's that 3 feet of wall.
Sorry, I was getting yelled at earlier for being too loud.
You need a game room like me where you can shut the door.
I need a man cave.
Okay, so that happened.
So the chariot rules just aren't fleshed out real well. You think they'd be real good for this set?
Well, this,
Period.
So Brian
is
said I
weird
need a game room.
on its own. This is just weird on its own. They've got chariot rules, but it's generally chariot fighting.
Okay.
For example, if these skeletons are attacking the people on the ground, it's as if they were mounted. So it's a D10 plus 10 for the location. So it's from head to abdomen.
Oh, I see. Locations change.
Yeah, locations change, exactly.
Okay. So now Arestra gets to go.
Yep. 12.
So
I have the special.
Finally.
yay. So is a
This is gonna
skeleton
hurt.
I hit the driver or the guy with the chain whip?
This is the driver on this side. The chain whip is on the other.
So what happens if he loses an arm? Is he not much?
Well, he didn't have a weapon in it, so he can't drop a weapon.
No, but he can. Is there an effect? If the answer is no, that's fine. I mean,
maybe
You
it'll
can't claw with
affect
that
his
hand
ability
anymore.
to drive.
Oh, okay.
So much the better. So I do double normal damage.
Oh, roll location first.
No, I mean, I went
Oh, that's
left
right.
and
Aim
still
shot.
aiming
Sorry, I
at
forgot about that.
the aim shot.
Oh, this is a crit on the wheel, isn't it?
Special.
This will be great.
Special.
Oh, it's not a crit?
Nope, it's a special.
Special.
We just
So it's
slash, so it's
2d8 plus 4 plus a die. Chain 18, 19, 20, 21.
21.
And that didn't even cost you any spell points.
Yeah, what did your spell do?
It
It
gives
did 7.
huge
He did it.
bonuses to hit.
Oh,
Right.
not damage. Okay.
Yeah, she's
All
got
right.
like plus 110 to hit or 55 to hit or something like that.
100 plus 110. So I'm at a 200% to hit, but I'm aiming, so it's half. So I'm still at 100% to hit.
Oh, is this lasts for more than just one round?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I
rune
hope
spell.
so.
It lasts
Oh, I
for
didn't
like
know.
15
Okay.
minutes.
Ah, now it's okay. It's worth it then.
So
15
you might
points.
have.
Or 22 points. I break that wheel.
So what do you crit on? If it wasn't an aim shot, what would you crit on?
10.
A 10.
10. Okay.
I would have just missed because I rolled an 11.
Okay, the wheel collapses.
Yes.
So this thing can be damaged. Okay. That bolsters our spirits.
Hell
I have
yes.
a question too, and it may have been backtracking, but I want to make hopefully an assumption that one of the townsfolk, like maybe the Red Smith, was going to light the fire when the chariot came out. Hopefully they've got the bonfire going.
I don't think we discussed that.
They built the bonfire. Somebody was going to light it, so I'm assuming, that
No. Now you're calling out. Light the fire. Throw the wheel into it.
well, that's why I thought of it, but I was thinking, one should assume that we had these extra humans lying around, and one of them would have been assigned to start the fire or have enough initiative on her own to light the fire, since the rest of us were busily engaged doing something else. So that's why I'm just putting it out there as a question or a hope. I'm not necessarily saying that it happened.
Okay. New round. Does it look like this thing can move anymore with a broken axle or a broken wheel?
We'll soon find out.
Well, if it does move, it's just going to go it's going to go turn more clockwise.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the end for it.
Yeah.
Am I stable with that kind of damage to my leg?
Mm-hmm. You have a heal spell?
I do. I've used it so long.
Well, so you might want to heal yourself up till you get your leg working again.
Yeah.
At least you
Don't
can
spend rune
move.
points.
Hmm?
You don't need to spend the rune points.
No, but he can use.
Yeah, he can be able to use the spirit if he has
Spirit magic.
the spirit
I-
magic.
I do.
Probably
Awesome. Go for it.
make a bit on, as well. You should be able to cast a spell and shoot an arrow. One would think
Yep, in the same round.
to do both.
Just like I just tried to do with the cast a spell and then stand up. Or then,
I would do it for 2 points. That's going to be my intent next.
Yeah.
That gets you closer.
Yeah, I mean, I have 5 magic points left, so I think 2 would be wisely used to help heal myself so I could stand up, hopefully.
Well, you got to heal the leg to at
Yeah.
least 1 point. So it took how much?
It's -4.
So you need 5.
Okay.
So we'll take a couple of rounds, but
How have you used any spell points
I
at all
can't-
today?
I can't hear you very well, Mike.
I stepped away.
Okay, so, well, my understanding is I didn't recover all my magic points. I donated a shit ton when we revived you. And
Understand.
I've
Okay.
only recovered 3 of that.
Okay. Understand.
Yeah.
Much
I'll be fine.
appreciated because I was like
Of course, dude.
drowning and crumpled, and
We're a team.
I was ready to roll up a new character.
So in the future, we need to be more clear about this. I thought we were distributing how and who was spending mana so that everyone would be regenerating power instead of just one person needing to regenerate. So
Okay.
in the future, let's make sure we're not just one person trying to do that.
Sure. I thought that nobody else was in a position to help at that time. That was my impression. But yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
Okay, next round. Statements of intent. Subutai.
Yes, I am going to spend a spirit magic heal spell for 2 points on my right leg, on my left leg, and then I want to shoot again.
Okay, what's your dex strike rank?
2.
So 4 and 7, so 11. So yeah, on 4 and on 11. Yeah, he can do it.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Spell
still
on
need to
4,
spend
arrow on
enough.
11.
Okay. Cool.
Lars.
Swing. Having seen that the wheel went down, I'm not going to try to grapple it. I'm just going to swing.
Okay, Arestra.
I'm going to slow off my shield, grab my axe by 2 hands, and start wailing on the left-hand wheel.
Okay. Angrilar.
Don't we get a bonus if we're on opposite sides of a target?
No, that's D&D.
What were you guys doing before? I'm trying to remember combat.
Flanking.
Huh?
Flank. Get on its
Oh,
flank.
Am I flanking it now?
No.
Looks
Or
like
is
you're in the front.
well, somebody has to be flanking it.
Not necessarily.
Not.
Spiders, you can't flank a spider, for instance.
Why not?
Eyes. It has vision that doesn't.
I'll allow that.
Right. It's got like 120-degree vision or something.
Ours is 50, which is a curiosity.
So on a human, the 3 front hexes are front.
Mm-hmm.
The next 2 are side, and the rear, the one in back, is rear.
And you do get bonuses
This
for side
is-
and rear hexes, yes.
So I'm in the thing is pointing directly to the right.
Correct.
So I assume I'm in the front.
Yes.
Yes, you can make
Does
that
that
assumption.
mean Lars has got a rear attack?
It depends. No, he would not. He may have a side hex, depending upon what front hexes this thing has.
Well, I can understand because there's riders and they're turning in different directions and stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna whack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. No, they're not attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shimmer, then attack it. Give them a -5.
Okay. Strike rank 1. The thing glows red. A black separation comes down through the middle.
Splits in half.
Arestra, what is your power?
My power is 13. And I have counter magic. Actually, I have 2 separate counter magics, but I don't think they add.
They do not add.
So that I have 2. I have 2-point counter magic.
2 points of counter magic up?
Yep.
Okay. Roll percentile.
$68. 68.
Okay. You are the skeleton turns and looks at you and screams. You are seized with overpowering terror.
Okay.
You cannot
Damn.
cast any spells or attack in melee. You can
Okay.
parry or dodge normally, though.
Okay.
Do you have any passions dealing with like courage?
Just my honor.
Courage.
Go ahead and roll your honor.
I have a normal success.
Okay. You do not run away.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
For not running away.
Yes.
No spells, no attacks, but I'd stand here and parry. Okay.
Says the guy who has one leg.
Yeah, you can't run away. Get up there.
No.
Fight 'em.
Strike rank 2, anything happening? 3.
I cast a
Oh, on 3?
I attempt to cast the spell. And I fail again.
Strike rank
Man,
4. Subutai, you're doing a heal, correct?
I'm sorry, I lost track. I haven't done this in so long. Can you please remind me what I need to roll for this?
Power times 5. And then you take
Oh,
away
okay.
2 magic points. And then you heal
Oh,
2 points.
that part I understood. I just didn't know what I needed to roll for success.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm unsuccessful, are the points used?
No.
It doesn't matter because I'm successful. 25
Good to go.
out of 50.
So you heal
Great.
your leg up 2 points, and you use 2 magic points to do that. Strike
Okay,
rank-
just to clarify, my leg is still negative,
It should
but
be.
now it's only -2.
Yes.
Yeah, now it's only -2.
But your overall hit points gets healed also.
Yep.
Correct.
Thank you.
Also on 4. I forgot about the whip. Lars. Dodge. Is that a success?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Well done, Lars.
Okay. Strike rank 5.
I get to swing. Is this a chaos thing by chance?
Do you have sense chaos?
I do not.
Then you don't know.
All right. It is certainly a lunar thing.
Yeah, it's got moon runes and movement runes
Okay.
all over it.
Well, I hate lunars. So I want to inspire my axe attack
Go for it.
with my hatred of lunars. Because lunars.
Exactly.
Tell me how you do that, Lars.
I rolled a 46, which is below my 60
For your hatred?
hatred of lunars.
Mhm.
So I get a check mark there.
Is that different from hatred of the Lunar Empire?
No, same.
I would call that the same thing, but I don't know. There might be a distinction. Probably ask Brian. Okay, so that's a plus 20, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts me at and it's stationary, right?
Yeah.
Big stationary target.
Big. Plus 20.
Okay, 20. So I got plus 40. Okay, that gets me to 88. And I swing. Not 7. So that will be a special, not a
Yeah.
crit, but it is
Beautiful.
a special.
So that's double damage. Roll location first.
And
Nice.
okay, so location
Well done.
is 16. So I roll once and double or roll twice?
I would have you roll twice.
Okay, roll twice. So that's 7 and 8 plus 4.
19.
19 damage
Holy shit.
to 16.
Wowzers.
If it was a crit, it would have avoided armor too.
That was the driver skeleton,
Oh, wow.
and it collapses to the floor of the chariot.
Thank God.
Beautiful.
Finally.
So is the chariot just now basically out of control?
We don't know that. All we know is that one thingy went down.
Something went down. The second thingy. First the wheel, then the other guy.
Can we see how many skeletons are on it?
There are 2.
2.
Okay.
One that's using a chain whip and the driver that just went down.
No, the driver is using the chain whip.
The
Oh,
one that yelled at me had been clawing at me was the passenger.
Right.
Okay. I think Subutai goes before me. I don't know.
Any more on 5? Okay, 6. Anybody on 6? Nope. Ingrilar, dodge.
Ingrilar dodge?
Yep.
From what?
The chariot spinning around.
Should have noticed that. I fail. Too bad. Am I going to get crushed by the right wheel?
Well, the right wheel is broken.
Say from
What is your size?
personal experience.
My size is a 14
Roll percentile.
percentile.
Is it good or bad to be big?
I rolled a 68.
Okay, it knocked you prone.
All right. And how many strike ranks does it take to stand up?
You got hit in the 10.
Abdomen?
Yep. 14 points of damage.
14. So the max I can take is 10.
Well, actually, the abdomen, chest, and head's a little different. You can take up to 3 times in each of those locations, but if that happens, you're dead. Remember, armor subtracts.
How much armor do you have?
I got 3.
And how many hit points?
It's a lot.
I only have 5 hit points in the abdomen.
Okay, so that puts you at -6 in the abdomen,
Minus.
which is
But
11 points total.
overall, I took 11 points of damage, right?
Right.
So, okay. Got it. That sucked. Thought I was just going to get knocked down. Okay.
Okay. If you can heal,
Probably
you may do so. However, you will bleed to death in 10 minutes if you're left untreated. Oh, wait, no. You're -6 from 5, right?
-6 from 5 hit points.
Okay, you are unconscious,
What?
and you're losing 1 hit point per melee round until treated.
Ugh. I didn't think this thing was going to move anymore.
Yeah. I didn't either.
The rope
That was an
taut.
abdomen shot?
Some part of the chariot.
Yeah.
No. What I'm asking is,
Yeah,
Got
Um,
smacked
abdomen.
in the abdomen with the smoke from the broken wheel.
why did he go unconscious, though?
Reactions to injury. If you go below below your negative hit points in your abdomen, you go unconscious.
Okay.
It's the abdomen and chest thing, huh?
Yep, exactly. And head.
And head. Oh. Okay, I'm laying on the ground unconscious. That takes my turn away, too. Wow, sucks.
7. 8. 9. 10. 11. There's 11, isn't there?
Turn. I'm going to shoot my bow.
Okay.
So
Don't have to worry about hitting me.
I rolled a 29 out of, you said half, and I get a bonus.
Yep.
5. This and size bonus, right? So a bonus of 25. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
So half my skill set is 45 plus 25, 70. So a 29 is a regular success out of 70. Location
Wait, roll a d6.
12.
Roll a d6.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Now roll location.
7.
Okay. Damage?
And 4 hit points.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything.
It does not seem to do anything.
Did it hit the chariot or a skeleton?
Chariot.
Okay. Shit.
And 12. Anybody on 12?
Would have been me, but I can't attack.
Okay.
I can't attack and I can't cast any spells.
So how come Aiden's character's not pitching?
Because I don't have his
He's
character
back
sheet
at
and
the
he's not
inn.
here.
Okay, wondering.
Cowering in the inn.
Unacceptable.
So we got a terrified and a dying, so looks pretty bleak.
Subutai.
And a crippled.
Sir.
Statement of intent.
Yeah. My intent is to do repeat of the last turn. Basically,
Heal and
I'm
shoot?
going to cast. Yes, I only have 3 magic points. Can I go down to 1, or is that unwise?
You can go down to 1, but if you go to
Okay.
0, you go unconscious.
I understand that. So I am going to go down to 1 and give myself 2 more points, which would bring my leg up to 0.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire. So again, it's 4 and 11. Strike rank 4 and 11,
Yep.
correct?
That's correct.
right.
Lars.
I am going to move around to the back right hand side of the chariot. My intent is to get Angrilar away from the chariot and stop him from dying. So drag him back. Yeah. So drag him back, 3 hexes? 1, 2, 3, 2 hexes. 2 hexes would be enough. And then,
Like that?
sure.
Okay.
Sure. And yeah, as long as he's far enough away that the chariot is going to hit him again. And then I want to do first aid to stop him from dying.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
All right. 29. Wow. I'm rolling good today.
You are.
Where's my first aid? That might not be good enough. It is good enough. I need a 31. That made it.
Yay.
Oh, wait. No, it didn't. I looked at the wrong number. I need an 11. I didn't make it.
For first aid.
I think you'd be better than that.
No, I'm not very good at first aid. No, I read that wrong again, but I still didn't make it. Need a 21. That's going to be the full round, right?
Yeah.
If
Mm-hmm.
Can I determine at some point that this isn't working and just go to rune magic?
Well, by the end of the round, it's obvious that whatever you did wasn't working.
All right.
Okay. And no other actions from anybody else, correct?
Subotai can shoot, can he?
Yeah, we did that already. Well, we didn't do it, but we
11.
made that statement already.
Yeah, but I'm going to continue to stand there with
I
my
thought we were doing the
axe
act.
with both my hands and like kind of daring him to attack me so I can parry him.
Okay. Strike rank 1. Again, the red flash. I need to roll. Okay. And the chariot rights itself up.
So did the wheel repair?
Looks like it,
What?
yeah. I mean, remember it was down? They
Yeah.
slid. It just rolled back up.
Okay.
Well, we
Strike rank 2.
can't defeat it.
3.
I'm gonna do a rune magic spell to heal.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
The piece of the wheel and thrown it over to the fire.
Heal wound. Okay, so I don't have that right in front of me.
Magic
I
rune.
believe. Oh, okay. And which one?
That's any of your
Oh.
deities. So it's truth or.
Okay, truth
Okay, roll it.
is successful. 52.
Okay, how many points?
How many does he need?
Angrilar.
Can I just start pouring power into
Well,
it
it's like
until
11,
he?
right? Or did you take damage beyond that?
What's that? I took 11 points of
There
damage.
you go.
All right.
So 11 will put him back
So
to
But,
full.
but what do we need? What do we need to do? Get just get the abdomen back up to 1?
That's the minimum, yeah. Well,
Okay.
No, I'm not
actually,
gonna do.
the minimum is just 1 point. That'll keep you from dying.
No, we need him on his feet. I'm going to give him
But to be up on your
11.
feet, you have to have a positive hit points in your abdomen, which would be 6 points of healing. But for an extra 5, you get jump to full.
I'm at minus.
Fuck. That means I'm going to be 1 short of being able to use my leg. Fuck.
I give him 11 points.
Okay, Angrilar. You are
Yeah.
completely healed again.
Okay.
Hail Lancromai.
Yeah. Ta-da! So what can I do? I get to do anything on this round?
What would you like to do?
Well, stand up, assess the situation, and attack if I can.
Okay, on strike rank 5, you can stand up. You can see that the chariot seems to be repaired.
Oh, that sucks.
Can't do that forever. We just got to keep hurting it.
And Lars is standing behind you. Otherwise, everything is as you saw it before.
So I can deduce that the chariot moved because
Yeah,
it attacked me.
right.
I don't think I can go farther out. So okay. I'll thank you there, Lars. Appreciate it.
Certainly. Is there anything else I can do this round, Brian? Or
What do you want to do?
attack?
You will not be able to
Well-
attack, but you can move.
Okay, I'll move up behind where Arestra is on the, and prepare to attack
Okay.
as soon as I can.
Okay, Lars. It is moving this round.
I
So
grab it?
you can follow after it. Well,
Okay, I'll do
it'll
that.
move the same movements you move. You know, one strike rank, striking 1,
Okay.
everybody moves so many hexes kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah, I want to keep up with it.
Is this a new round or what?
We are in a new round, yep.
Because I thought,
This is the round where on strike rank 5, you stand up.
oh, okay. So I can chase after it then?
Potentially, yeah.
Probably next
right.
round.
Is it look like it's going to go past me then?
Looks like it's going to go.
No, it's going straight towards
Towards-
Subutai.
Yeah.
It's going to go straight towards Subutai?
Next to the tree, so I'm not worried about it.
You know, you need to be worried about it.
It's going to try to ram you again.
When he's on the ground, he's going to run.
Can't.
Crawl to
You
the
got a
side.
tree between me and him. Yeah.
Technically, it's not between you and him,
You're between it and the tree.
but if you can move Subutai, move
Yeah.
around behind the tree.
Yeah, just quick crawl around to the other side of the tree.
Which is what I would do. That was the whole purpose of me going to that tree in the first place.
Right.
Well, the purpose was to sit upright to have a support a shot.
During this round, yes. No, but I mean, originally why I went to that tree was because I wanted to try to use it to put between me and that thing when it tries to run me over. But yeah, I mean, I already stated my intent, but
Okay.
I didn't know it was doing that.
It's moving fast enough, and you're moving slow enough. It's going to be able to attempt to run you over. Okay, Lars, do you want to go full movement?
Yeah.
Do you want to intercept from one side?
Actually, there's a lot of slack rope on the ground right here.
Yeah.
I want to grab it and tie it off to the tree right where it's at.
How did we get in that situation?
It moved.
I haven't been looking at the map. I was just listening and looking at my character sheet.
So, yeah, so I should be able to
What in the world?
just grab the rope as it's being pulled around the tree and throw the slack into, like we did before, where the rope is coming around, so that it pinces against the slack that I have,
Right.
and that should stop it from moving. Once that happens, I can tie the rest of it off against the rope that it's pulling on, so that it's tied, effectively tied to the tree 1 hex away from it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm just seeing how much rope there actually is available. Because it's essentially tied off here. So you've got it going around this way plus coming back. Right now, on the ground kind of thing. But there's only, 5 hexes worth of rope, wasn't there, or was there 6?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6. It's something
I think
like
it was
that.
6.
So 1, 2, 3. So there's maybe 2 meters on the ground. 6 feet.
Yeah, okay, that should be enough.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, the only concern now is timing and how far you can actually go.
Okay.
3, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So I need to ask,
Well,
where's my character?
Yeah, you can do it.
I don't have to go all the way around, right? I can come up close to Subutai here because it's coming around.
Right.
Right? Okay.
So when it moved away from, Lars moved away from it, didn't it? Okay.
Yeah, so it went.
Where am I at, by the way? Am I down off the bottom of the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess I stand up at 5 and then start running that way.
Do you want to run straight towards the front?
I don't know where the front is.
Where I'm pointing.
How did it get spun around that way? Huh.
It drove. It was trying to run over Subutai, and it followed him around the tree.
Oh, jeez. Should have been looking at the combat map.
Yes, you should have the combat map big screen.
I do now. Yeah, if I can reach the front, I'll reach the front. I don't know how.
Yeah, do you
No,
want me here or here?
I'll just stop where I'm at
Right
because
there?
I
Okay.
can't attack. Because I can't ever attack anyway with the strike rank penalties.
Not this round.
Nope.
But he's not prone anymore either.
Oh,
No.
that's right.
Somebody else is prone? Oh, that's
Subutai.
Subutai.
He's been crawling around the tree.
Yeah.
Actually, can I reach Subutai?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go up next to Subutai.
Okay, he's
Risky,
got.
but
There's 3 hexes here you could be in there next to Subutai. Any particular one?
So
oh, okay, middle one.
you're about
Yeah,
to get
you're right.
run over. I'm trying to crawl out of the way of this thing.
Yeah, but it's heading. You said it's heading towards the south end of the map, right?
It's circling
Oh,
around the
it's
tree.
coming around the
It's
tree.
trying to run over
It's
Subutai.
doing it's doing a circle trying to run me over.
Whatever.
Well, it's going to get stopped short here in a second.
Yeah, well,
It's very hard to visualize, even
It is,
with
especially when we're
declaring
doing
what your
all the
intent.
movement at once kind of thing. We could slow everything down, going
Yeah.
strike rank 1, who's going to move? Strike rank
Well,
2,
I mean,
who's going to move?
You need to stop smoking joints when we're in the middle of playing. The joke,
Or start.
dude.
So,
Joke.
so Subtai is only like 5 segments away from you, Angrilar. Right? He's like 5 hexes away.
But usually that's 5 strike ranks.
Yes. So whatever you're going to do with respect to Subtai, add 5 strike ranks.
Like I can't do anything because it took 5 to stand up.
Wasn't that last round, Brian?
No, it was this run.
This
oh,
round.
it's this round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then he would be able to attack at 10 then, or whatever your strike rank is for your weapon.
I stood up and then I moved 5. That's 10, and I strike rank is 6, so that would be 16. So next round.
Right. Although if you wanted to heal Subtai, that's a healing spell.
But then it takes 2
It's-
2
Yeah,
plus
right.
2. I can't do anything until So
Okay.
12. All right.
all right, you said it takes 4. If I do 2 points of healing, it takes 4 strike ranks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you're only going to do 1, it would still take 3, which would put you in 13. So
Gotcha. Point taken.
Anyway, off we run.
Okay. Strike rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes. 4.
4. Oh,
Subutai's casting.
Subutai, you've been moving
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
for 8 strike ranks to get away from this chariot.
Well, then I'm going to keep moving then.
Yes. Keep moving.
I'm just going to keep moving.
Crawling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cast a
No, you
spell
can
because
cast.
I won't be able
It'll
to.
go off on 12 though. That's what I'm getting to.
No, I'm not going to. It's not even actually going to do anything for me. It's just going to bring me up to 0. So I'm if I'm being run over, I'm going to try to move my body out of the way. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. 5, 6. Okay, Subutai, make a dodge. That's a full percentage, by the way.
Failed. Almost fumbled. Failed pretty miserably too, like 95.
Well, it fumbled, and a panel,
Cool.
one of the bronze panels on the chariot, falls to the ground.
Great. Exposing it.
Yep.
Fortunate turn
Awesome.
of events. Yes.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Very
Okay.
awesome sauce.
So, is anything else happening this round then?
I believe not.
I have
No.
a question.
Lars' attempt to tie it off.
Lars, make a Dex times 3 roll.
.43, that will succeed.
Okay.
Hell yes, it will.
And Angrilar, were you going to cast the heal? Or did you not have enough room? Time.
Don't have the strike rank.
Okay.
I have a question to see if I can, something I can do since I can't attack. There's this dead skeleton lying in the bottom by my feet.
Yeah.
Is that like loose bones or anything? Can I like pick up parts of it and throw it over, pieces of it and toss it towards the fire?
No, they're like all connected, and the fire's way over here. Way over here.
Okay. Can I pick up the whole thing and pitch it out of the cart?
You can attempt to, but doing so, you will notice that the chains haven't chained to the cart.
Okay.
Okay, statements of intent.
Attack.
Lars, you gonna move up and attack?
Yep.
Subutai's intent is to continue to move out of the way.
Yeah, you're gonna need to
until
because the momentum of this thing is still moving.
Yeah, until it's not moving anymore. At which point I will take. I would take, since I already pitched my broadsword. I don't have it on me. I would take out my battle axe.
Hey, Subutai,
Yeah.
you're 1 hex away from where your broadsword is on the ground.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like,
It
it's
is
right
what-
there.
Yeah, I would just pick it up basically. As soon as it seemed like it wouldn't slow me down from being run over. For priority number 1, keep moving. Number 2, get that broadsword.
Okay, it will be in your hands on strike rank 9.
Okay.
Angrilar.
I'm gonna follow Subutai and cast healing on him.
Okay.
Well, I can pay. Well, see, now I'm subject to being run over, right?
Well, the cart at this point is going to be as far as it can go.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go
It's
there.
now kind of tight up against the tree.
I will cast healing 2, and then I will attack the cart.
Okay.
I'll attempt to cast. I haven't cast anything so far today.
So, Brian,
Yes.
I said I was going to attack it. Can I instead wedge the back end of the cart up against the tree?
For all intents and
So
purposes,
that-
it's doing that already by itself.
Okay. So it won't be able to move forward and it won't be able to move backward. That's my intent.
Oh, you will not be able to do that. It'll be able to move backwards.
Okay. So I wanna pull the back end of the cart tight against the tree. I want to shift it over to my right so that it's bound up against the tree.
Okay, you know this thing has a
want
size
the-
that gives you a plus 20 to hit, right?
Yeah. So it's big, but it's still a cart, right? I mean, it's heavy, but okay. So are you telling
Think of
me
it
it's
as
too
being
heavy that I
alive.
couldn't?
It's a live cart.
Okay.
And you're trying to
Yes.
move its back end.
So you try to,
It's not going to do that.
Well, that's a strength test then, right?
Yes.
it's like a grapple or something, contested.
Ours is pretty strong though.
Yeah,
But-
but I'm probably
He's
not that strong.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm going to anticipate that it's going to back up and try to run me over backwards, but
The way you've
I'll
got
use
the
the-
rope set up, that's the only thing it can do is go backwards.
yeah. So can I attack from next to the tree so that it can't hit me backing up? I mean, strictly speaking,
You are
the
next to the
hex is
tree.
okay, but all right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing at it and
Do you want to be in the same hex as the tree?
well, you'll give me minuses if I do that, so no.
I'm trying to functionalize the vision. That's all.
Right. So the vision is that I want to use the tree such that it blocks its ability to hit me by backing up.
Well, with the cart having essentially a
Mhm.
0 turning radius,
All right, it's done. Okay,
but
swing.
you could use the tree and a dodge to get out of the way,
Okay,
which is what I'd have you do if it backs up.
Okay.
Attempting to run you over.
If it backs up, I get a free attack.
it's disengaging.
Wrong
right.
cases.
I'm swinging.
Okay. Angerlar, you're
I will-
casting heal, correct?
I want to search around in the cart and see if I can see anything interesting or useful, like how these chains are attached. Maybe I can find a way to use device to like unscrew them or something.
Okay. We'll do that on strike rank
And
12.
maybe they're
Take your long axe or your long sword and snap them, or your sword.
that's what I'm saying. I just want to search around and see if there's something I can find that, I can move or pry loose or unscrew or whatever, something to start taking things apart.
Okay. You could do that, however, that would be considered an attack on this entity, and you cannot do that.
Right, I can't attack, that's why I was looking to see if there was something that was not attack related that I could do. That's why I was thinking of picking up this one, and if that's not an attack. I do have another question though that just occurred to me.
Yeah.
Is the chain is too long that I can't, or it's not long enough that I can't just push the body over the wall and out of the cart?
No.
So it's like hanging down the side or something?
Now, the bodies are chained into the cart.
So
No,
the chain is not long enough for the body to be pushed over the side
Correct, not.
and dangle for. Okay.
Okay, does everybody have their intents done?
Yep.
Okay,
this laid
strike
this
rank
laid
1.
plains of mice and men. Yeah.
Flash of red with the cart, and this streaking black comes through. The skeleton
Of
in the
course.
cart turns around to Lars. Lars, what's your power?
16.
course it does. That's 3 times, huh? How many
Roll
room points?
percentile.
Three.
What, 3?
53.
53. Okay. You are seized with an overpowering terror. You cannot cast spells or attack in melee. Though you can parry and dodge normally. Do you have anything that will keep you from running away?
What do you mean?
Hatred
Like
of lunars.
honor or...
Oh, yeah, hatred of lunars.
Okay.
I am not running from this thing. You want me to roll that?
Yes, I do.
37.
Okay.
I get 1 check mark.
Yeah. Strike rank 2? Strike rank 3. What?
Can I have a new statement of intent since I'm feared?
What do you want to do?
Well, I can't attack it, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I use meditation to free myself from this terror?
The skill meditation?
Say again?
The skill meditation?
Yes. Yes.
No.
All right.
Now, if there's a spell like
I'm-
maybe Solace of Logical Mind, maybe I'd have to look that up.
I'm going to back away from it while I figure out what to do.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Straight back. What? 2 hexes, 3 hexes.
2, 3 hexes?
Might be that's what we got to do. Is just ranged attack and stay away from the goofy glare or kill that one skeleton. Yeah.
All right. Strike rank 3,
Well,
4.
I'm gonna attempt to cast heal. Oh, a 0-1. Woohoo.
Nice.
Wish I had that on an attack roll though. Is there anything such as crits or specials for spell
Not
casting?
currently, no.
All right, so
Let's see if I can't dig something up, though.
so 2 points of healing to Subutai.
Spell cost.
Huh?
Actually, it
cost
should be
should be-
effects.
It's still okay. I used 2 points of spirit magic.
That's so effective. I think it seems like you should get it just like a free point.
So
Or 0 cost.
something to think about. So Subutai, you got 2 points of healing.
Great. Now my leg is up to 0. Thank you.
So now, yeah. Most I can give you though.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And try
So
to do it again next
Subutai.
time. Get you to stand up and climb up the tree and shoot from above.
There you go. There's a plan.
Yeah. When was the last time you climbed up a tree?
In this day and age,
Strike rank 5? 6? Does anybody have anything else this round?
I do.
When?
I attack on 10
Go for it.
or 11 since I moved 1 square.
That's right.
So. Oh, whack attack. Let's see if we can take out the other skeleton. Give me another 0-1. Okay. 38 is a hit.
Okay. Location?
16
Okay.
for 3, 5, 6 points of damage. Be nice to hit the place that doesn't have the armor anymore.
I'm sorry, how many points?
6.
Okay. That shot got caught on the edge of the cart itself. You did not seem to do any damage.
Not the panel with the missing bronze.
No, that's on
Okay.
their side.
Missed.
Okay. Next round, statements of intent.
I have a new plan. I'm gonna hop down out of the cart and I'm gonna head over towards the fire and encourage the villagers to take burning brands out of the fire and dump them in the cart.
There you go.
All you have to do is run up and toss the burning brands in the cart.
Yeah, the thing is running up with brands of fire. Because Subutai was setting up at a distance.
So
So he's like,
may I
we're
state
like
my
50 meters away from where the fire is.
Yeah, that's what I'm just, maybe it may take them a couple of rounds to do that, but that's what I'm gonna run down in that direction and start yelling at them to do that.
Okay.
And say, hey, brave the flames and throw them in the chariot.
Okay. Angrilar.
Same thing as last round.
Okay. Subutai.
I'm going to cast heal for 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna push it to 0, is it?
That would make it 1. That would give my leg 1 hit point. In which case I could stand up and attack with my broadsword.
Yep.
Okay, so you're
You
casting
can.
heal 1. That goes up on 3. You're going to stand up. That's on strike rank 8.
You might have to attack prone this round.
Are you going to move back this way to attack, or are you going to go around Angrilar to attack?
I should go around Angrilar to attack. So next round?
Don't get behind it.
No. Definitely not.
So yes, the attack will be next round.
Okay.
All right. So we got a couple of. All right.
Can I ask you real quick, Brian?
Yeah.
Can I use my loyalty to the tribe Kalamar to inspire myself to successfully cast a heal for 1 point?
A heal for 1 point on who?
Well, just be on myself because I'm so desperate to get up. Okay. That was fast.
Inspire yourself, huh?
Now, if you're going to do that on somebody who was a fellow tribe member of Kalimar, then yeah, absolutely. But not on yourself.
All right.
Okay. So everybody's got the strike ranks figured out?
Yep.
Okay, strike rank 1.
Nothing. Now you can make your declaration of the flare up.
Flaring!
A 4th flaring?
And that vertical black strike. And Angrilar, what is your power?
I guess we get to power. 12.
Roll percentile.
0-4.
Ooh.
0-4.
You made that.
Not a.
I made a 4. Yeah. Waste that room point. There you go.
That's not 1 root point, it's 2.
How many is this? Well, okay. Never mind. I don't want to know how many. That means that's 6
This
so
is the
no 8
big
so,
bad evil guy.
8 so far.
Are we in sacred time yet?
Nope.
No.
So does anybody have anything
Soon.
happening this round actually occurring?
Can I
What's that?
cast Solace of the Logical
On
Mind?
3 is Subutai casting a spell. And 4 I do it, so I'll just go ahead.
Oh, no, you can't because you can't cast spells.
Who can't?
Lars. I forgot, yeah.
Against-
Spells.
So Subutai. You cast
Turn.
your heal?
Unsuccessful.
Oops.
Okay.
Oh well, on 4 I
So
try.
he's still down over here then, is that right? Or is he actually up?
No, he's still on the
Down.
ground.
He's down.
still on the
I
ground.
only have 0. I have 0 hit points on my left leg.
Okay. So Anglar, when do you attack?
On 4, I cast 4. I try to heal him,
Oh, okay. Go.
and I fail. And then I attack on
11
Attack on 10.
on 10. Okay. Go.
I need another one of those O's this turn. Let's see. Oh, 74. So I got a normal hit in the 10. It's only 3 points. 111.
How many points?
3.
Oh, 3 points? Okay. Yeah, that's not going to do
I
anything.
rolled two ones and a 1.
Again, the side of the chariot just got in the way of that shot.
Wonder what a 10 was.
Okay. New round. Statements of intent.
I'm gonna move to where the fire is and tell people to start throwing burning logs on it.
On the
Throw
fire?
fire at it. No, at the chariot. Throw fire on the chariot.
Okay.
Like I'm doing. Between the
Oh.
two of us.
Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. I think you ought to bring that oxen yoke over with some rope and pull the wheels off this chariot. But that's called an
Anglar.
attack.
Statements of intent.
Same thing.
Same thing. Subutai. Statement of intent.
I'm going to. Well, I don't think that I'm able to do much of anything because I'm crawling on the ground. So I'm going to try to cast a
You can
magic
attack
spell.
from the ground to avert half your percentage.
No, I want to stand up. So I'm going to cast this spell.
Okay.
He's doing the same thing as last time.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
So on 3,
Oh.
Subutai,
Oh, that's right, because he's going to heal 1.
heal 1.
Subutai. Power times 5.
Unsuccessful.
Okay. 4.
Oh, okay. 4, I try, and it's successful.
Wonderful.
You get 2 more healing points on your leg,
So your
Oh,
leg
wonderful.
is now positive 2.
Yes.
and your overall health is getting better.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, yeah.
Total hit points.
Okay.
Thank you for getting
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. It's 12.
And then anything else?
Well, on 9 he'll stand up. On 12
Yeah.
he can be in range, so he can attack next round if that's what he wants to do.
Yes.
Okay.
I attack on 10.
Yep.
Sounds like this guy burned through his rune magic. I'd like to hear that. I rolled a normal hit in the 3, whatever 3 is.
That is the wheel.
A stinky wheel for 5 points.
Getting
Okay.
hurt. Getting hit in the 3 always hurts.
Getting hit anywhere hurts.
Yeah.
Hey, Subutai, let's take this thing down. I'm crossing my fingers, used up all his rune magic.
In the name of found child,
Tricks.
let's kill him. Kill them.
Yeah, I'm angry at it because this evil thing was underwater.
Yeah.
Ingrilar or Ingili just must have spit it out. Get it out of my lake.
Yeah.
That would have been terrible to drown as a devotee of Engizi.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can breathe underwater. Not if I don't have any more room points.
There's always a cost.
Okay, new round.
Okay, new round. You're just going to both strike, correct?
I'm going to whack the heck out of it.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm going to get a special or a crit.
Strike
We have
rank
any
1. The red glow again appears.
Another one?
Black
Oh,
slice
shit.
through the middle.
How many things can this thing do? I'm going to walk in.
What is your power again?
I'm just going to walk in the lake and drown myself.
Are we having any luck persuading the villagers to do anything?
Yeah, they're just not sure how quite to do that. I mean, there's some
Power
trails
is
they might be able to
12.
pick up, but they're small. 12?
12,
Okay,
yes.
roll
We're
percentile.
trying.
36.
Okay, you are overcome with terror.
Oh. Come on.
You cannot cast spells. You cannot melee attack.
I know. All right, guys. Let's just back off until the effects wear off.
Are you going to actually flee, or do you want to stay?
Oh,
Flee, he just wants to back off.
yeah, I just want to back off.
Are you going to head back towards the fire with everybody else?
A few steps away and then stare at this thing that's tied to a tree.
Okay.
Totally frustrated at it.
Subutai.
9, I stand up, and next round I'm actually going to run away from it so that I can fire at it with a bow and arrows.
Okay.
How long do these terrorized conditions last?
It's a rune spell. 15 minutes.
That much time, you can go grab your own. Oh, we can't throw the sticks at it, can you?
Which in game time is like 3 months.
Well, in combat rounds, yeah, it's 3 months. Oh, well.
No, it just feels like that, but I love combat.
Well, it's just
Okay.
frustrating. It's a tough monster.
It is going to back around and try and get untwisted.
And it's intelligent, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we ought to leave this to the locals and head back home.
How
This
heroic
is-
of you.
Well, what do you do?
Okay, Subutai.
Yeah. So I would like to, as soon as I feel like I'm out of range from being run over
Yep.
by it,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to turn and fire. Drop my broadsword again and fire with arrows.
Okay.
So I think
Make 2
that's
shots.
Okay. 15 out of I'm up on my legs, on my feet now, so my skill set's 90 plus it's plus 20, right?
Yep.
Because of its size.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's a 15 out of 110.
Yep.
I believe that's a special.
It is, yep.
Okay. All right. And location is 7. And you said that damage is plus maximum?
Yep.
Okay. 4 plus 7, 11.
Okay.
And should I roll again?
A second shot. Yeah, go ahead.
21 out of 110. I don't
Okay.
know if that's special or not.
It is.
Okay. Damn. 2 special arrows. This one's 17. And damage is unfortunately only 9. I rolled a 1. That sucks.
Okay. Okay. I need to check one thing.
It healed itself, right?
I just hit it again twice.
It can't do that forever.
Well, if it causes terror eventually to everyone, there's not much you can do.
We're not there yet.
I still think
You sit down and wait 15 minutes and start using bows and arrows.
well, I still think we can get, we can intimidate the villagers or persuade the villagers or something to get fire up around it or in it or by it or something like that.
Subutai, what is your power?
10.
10, 1, 0?
Yes, sir.
Okay, roll percentile.
We'll have them roll some of these burning logs towards it.
79. So I assume that's unsuccessful.
That is unsuccessful. You are stricken with terror.
Okay. Can you describe to me, though, what the arrows did?
They did a couple points of damage.
Okay,
They
great.
ran into some of those bronze plates on the side of the cart kind of deal. But eventually, you'll be able to convince the villagers to get enough brands of fire to toss on top of this thing. Because it will eventually move to its maximum range on the rope. Although it could probably do some kind of strength versus rope resistance roll.
Shouldn't the maximum range be
160 meters?
no 1 meter?
For what?
Rune spells.
It's tied to the tree.
Yeah, it is.
Like 1 meter away.
Oh no, it backed up enough that it was able to unwind. I mean, you just tie a
thought I
knot.
tied it off.
You just loop through to create that friction. It was able to undo it. I had him roll.
All right. Okay.
He didn't really have that much of a chance, but he was successful.
Okay.
So he'll get to that max point. He's out of room points now. He's essentially out of magic points as well. So eventually the villagers will be able to get fire on there and burn the cart down.
Awesome.
So this thing was considered as a monster
Yes.
or an entity, and so the skeletons were just parts of this entity?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I kept waiting for the skeletons to jump down and start clawing at us or whatever.
Nope. They clawed at people inside the chariot.
Yeah.
At least the one. And the other one had that chain whip thing.
Your chain. So
So it had two attacks plus a run over attack. So it was a pretty nasty monster.
Yeah, if it knocks you down with that head-on collision, then you're on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
It does a run over by wheels thing, and that hits like D6 different locations.
It's like me and Subutai went down crushing blows.
Yep.
We didn't lose consciousness, though.
That was couldn't beat it, but you just had to outlast it fight.
Well, there's a way to beat
Never
it.
yet.
You had it down to 26
What's
hit
that?
Never
points.
yet.
It had 26.
You had it down to 26 hit points.
Well, I mean that's manageable, but when 4 out of or what 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 4 are terrorized, there's nothing else you can do, right?
Not much. That's true.
yeah,
How many room
start-
points do I have?
10.
We need to start protecting our minds. And Solus would do that, but there are consequences that you can't use passions. So that's why I typically don't think of it. But Solus of the logical mind on the circle of protection would protect anybody in it. And so, we've got the capability. We just didn't, and I didn't think about it at the time. I probably should have.
Yeah. Once I passed my terror check, how come I was subject to it a second time? That's what.
Each
You
attack.
can cast it twice.
Oh, because
I was going to say too, the fact that of the 5 times he cast it, we only made 1 success was what really hurt us.
Yes.
If we had rolled, if we had even 50-50 split there, he would have run out of room spells before he had gotten all of them.
Okay, but I think we're digressing because we're still in battle here, right?
No, we just narrated through the end. The villagers will get enough
Oh.
brands of fire, throw it onto the cart, it eventually will burn down.
Oh.
Apparently, Subutai, it ran out of all of its magic, so it's spent, and now
And
it's
it was tied in place.
and it's tied in place.
Well,
Yay!
Subutai
so that
is
part was a
going.
good idea. Whoever had the tie it to the tree thing,
Yeah, that was
that was a good idea.
Lars.
Yay, Lars.
I really feel strongly that Subutai would get marshmallows out at this point, and maybe roast some marshmallows on that.
So,
thing.
any background on game or fluff on this chariot and the anything else you can reveal to us about it, or as far as with the lunars and all that, or is it just this is?
I can, but let's do that after we finish up. So
there's more.
you've burned the chariot down, right? So it's
Okay.
essentially destroyed. What are you going to do now? The villagers are ecstatic. The ducks are a little upset that the villagers left this thing in their lake. Although, technically, it was put into the lake before it was their lake.
So
Exactly.
it's ashes now, right?
Yep.
Well, they're I assume there are bronze bits lying around.
Oh, yeah.
Bronze pieces.
What are you going to do with that stuff?
Which I'm sure the Smith would be happy to have. Which will make
So-
the village even happier.
Can we?
So we got to check to see if it's chaos bronze. Is that what you're saying?
Me? No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, because
I wanted to ask if we could, if I guess it would be too long of a time. It would not be like the next day in order to search the ashes.
Right,
but-
yes. That is
Okay.
correct. It will be the next day when you're actually able to search the ashes, if that's what you want to do. Or you could just make a mound right here and bury the whole thing.
put a mound of dirt over it, huh?
The more I learn about lunars, the less I want their stuff. So I think we should just bury it.
So
Something the villagers can do.
And what about that lunar sword? Did it have any properties? They kept it in the stable or the
The blacksmith had it hanging above the door in her shop.
blacksmith. Yeah, they brought it out and they gave it to it.
Pardon me, the red smith.
They were ashamed of what they had.
Well, she felt bad that the items are probably cursed. They shouldn't have been so greedy, and that's what brought the beast back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But what do we do about this sword? Do we let them keep it, or should we turn it in? Or
I don't know. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
well, at
I'm
the
asking,
moment,
guys.
at the moment I've got it. I picked it up when she threw it on the ground, and
Right. Mhm.
nobody else picked it up. So I'm currently got it.
We could have used it in combat.
Except we don't know anything about it, and maybe it's dangerous.
Or maybe it would be really effective against what we just fought.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
we hate them. We
And-
hate them.
Yeah, and maybe it's cursed, and if you use it, you go berserk on your friends. So maybe we should figure that out first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't know till you try.
Okay, I give it to Angrilar, and it can be your problem.
My problem. Well, you're the scholar.
Well, that
I mean, I'm like Lars Subutai also hates lunars, so he doesn't want any of this crap. He doesn't want any of their stuff.
so I think we've got a larger problem, which is this thing going to come back to life? So what do we do to keep it from happening? Anybody got any clues?
Well, I mean, it was described to me as being in ashes.
Yeah, you see the way it regenerated? So undead thing.
We don't know if that was magic that caused it to, like a repair spell of some sort.
You could take
Well-
half the ashes and bury them here, and the other half and bury them somewhere else.
We should scatter the ashes. We should pull out the metal pieces and scatter them, or have the red smith melt them and refashion them or something. which is what I was thinking. The Redsmith would be happy to have the metal to refashion.
So
I-
cursed lunar
I think it's cursed.
battle
Yeah, we don't
lord
want it.
thing. So yeah, let's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now the sword. Yeah, I agree. We should do something with the sword.
So do you want to do that before we deal with the remains, or shall we focus on one problem at a time?
Well,
But What would
we
you
can,
like to do with the sword?
I was thinking maybe we could take the sword back home and have one of our rune priests do.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea. So since we're here though, let's deal with the remains of the guy. So how are we going to do that?
I
Brian,
think
do we
I think, yeah.
have,
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I feel like we just said the same things. Like we're gonna divide the ashes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think we scatter the ashes, scatter the bronze stuff, I don't know how easy it would be for the redsmith to melt the bronze down or whatever it is that she does.
Knowledge of what?
But I can certainly ask her and say, can you take the pieces, these bronze fat, the fittings, the chains,
Why can't we just bury them?
we
Why
can,
can't we bury them? Yeah,
we
just
can.
like
The outstanding question is, will that be sufficient? And that's what we need to get to. What do we
what?
need to do to put this thing to rest?
Everyone can roll cult
How do
lore.
we find that out?
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Everybody can do what?
Roll cult lore.
I'm pretty sure that's
Homeland,
unsuccessful.
homeland lore?
Cult.
Cult lore.
Where the heck? Oh, up here.
No, I missed it.
Which ones?
Mine's unsuccessful.
I have a Ngizi and the River Gods.
Same thing.
No, it says there's two different things.
Huh.
Didn't matter.
Whichever one you're better at. I failed.
Me too.
I failed.
So much for that.
I rolled that. Have no clue about that either.
The guy who rides the bison, does he have any insight?
Yeah. He thinks, since the cart has been completely destroyed, that should keep the spirit or whatever from returning.
Okay, let's go ahead and just bury it then, everything right here, and we'll put a marker on it so that the locals know where this is, so that they don't disturb it in the future.
Mm-hmm. How can we
So-
put something there that illiterate people can understand?
Well, I think we're going to leave that to the two villages here to erect some sort of cairn or marker out of stone.
Oh, I'm sure everybody's gonna. That'll be common knowledge.
Yeah.
Well,
So
go over there.
we
cursed.
don't need to do that ourselves. They do.
Hmm?
Okay. So
There's
Mhm.
based on our religion cult lores, we've come to the conclusion that it's probably destroyed. And if we just go ahead and bury it and put a marker here so that nobody builds a house over it and, has poltergeists or something. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
the ducks, you said, are upset that the villagers put the cart in here.
That's right. Put it in the lake.
Okay. So I'll remind them that none of this started happening until you cleared the lake. So, yes, it's unfortunate that they didn't properly dispose of this thing, but keep in mind
But
that
What else were we
once you
supposed to do?
cleared it, well, I'm just pointing out that you had a part to play in this too.
And we have an initiate here of the river god who has helped, we have cleansed the lake of the foul things, so,
I think what my and I think what my friend here is.
we we have unpolluted it, so you have no reason to be upset anymore.
I mean, yeah. I think what my friend Lars here is trying to say is quit your crying.
I slap Subutai on the back and say, "There you go. It's not our problem. Let's get out of here."
And you might consider working together better. Had you done that, maybe this wouldn't have been a problem at all.
Tell them that, not us.
I am telling that to them and you.
Yes.
So, yes.
All right.
But we do want to thank you very much for tying an excellent knot.
Absolutely.
My hat's off to you for that. Thank you very much.
Yes.
If it wasn't for all of us working together here, this could easily have gone the other way.
It was a clove with 2 half hitches.
Very nice. Excellent knot.
Yeah, that knot made everything possible. Well done.
Okay.
All right. Can we take our leave of the ducks and go back to the village?
Yes, you certainly can.
Okay. On
So
the way back.
I'm sorry. Did we just clarify that we took some of the ashes and spread them out or buried them? Okay.
Buried the whole thing right here.
All right.
And the villagers are committed to putting a cairn over it to mark the spot so that everybody knows that it's here.
Stay away.
Right? Stay away.
Okay.
All right. So on the way back, what's the name of the buffalo rider, bison rider?
The Sandor. Although it may actually be Sandor. But I've got down as the Sandor.
Okay, so Sandor, you're here representing the Thane in Red Bird, correct?
No.
No.
He's from Clearwine.
He's from Clearwine.
He's a cousin of Engrilar.
Oh, all right.
He had just been in Prax for these past few years. He just got back.
I see. And so what was his connection? Okay, doesn't matter. So Engrilar. So Engrilar's, for all practical purposes, the authority in the area here, right?
Of you guys, yeah.
Who?
Remember, Dograt Valley is actually not in Kalimar lands.
Right. It's in a separate, non-affiliated.
It's a separate tribe, but this clan used to be part of the Kalimar, which is why Queen Laika keeps, every time there's a chance for some kind of connection to establish footholds in here, and you guys had already a good reputation with them, so she'll keep sending you every time they ask for help.
Okay.
So how is it that we learned about this in the first place?
Oh, there was a delegation,
yes,
one person who came from Redbird.
Okay.
And came to Queen Laika because they wanted you guys. They helped us last time. They can help us with this one. They know what they're doing.
Okay, that's why I thought that person was with us in this group, but that's not the case.
That is not the case.
Okay, so there's no one in our party that has any authority over the locals, right?
Correct.
Nope, just have to convince them.
Okay, so are we going back?
Now, actually, I take part of that back. the person that was in the delegation did come with you here because they brought you here.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so they would be in the village.
Okay. So here's what I think we need to do. We need to go get that guy and have a chat with him.
Okay.
Here's what's on my mind. The sword and the 2 horses that the Rune Lord had need to be given up by the village in compensation for the people who came from Redbird, and the other lives that were lost.
Ah,
So,
yes.
So this guy and us and the horses and the sword need to go to Redbird. We need to report what happened here and offer it up as like what do you call it, a were guild,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, for their losses. Does anyone have any thoughts about that?
Oh, it's a very specific plan. I think it's good.
It makes sense to me.
Now, the other piece of this is I don't know what the were guild is on the 2 people that came from Redbird, but it's probably less than the value of the horses. So my intent would be to keep the horses and just pay the were guild, out of pocket. That way we keep the sword and the 2 horses.
But they're pretty old horses, right?
Are they?
They are older now, yes, but they're still a very fine breed.
They were chariot pulling or war horse or whatever, chariot pulling horses. Yeah.
I have no memory of the horses and their adventures. I must have missed that session.
So
anyway,
are you suggesting that we shouldn't do that, Anglar, or what is your thinking around saying that are you saying there's maybe not that much value on the horses?
No, I'm just clarifying that they're
Okay.
older horses, and I don't know what we're going to use them for other than put them to pasture. Or we're going to use them for practical reasons. You're going to buy your own chariot.
Well, we could travel by horse.
Well, we got plenty of horses, riding horses.
Stud fees.
Are these
Stud fees.
Stud fees? Are they both male?
Yes, they
stallion? Are. So you can't breed them, huh? Obviously.
Wait, what?
Since not he said these are a special breed of horse, right? Fine, blah blah blah.
They're fine horses. Yep.
Fine horses.
So Brian, can you help us out here? Is there value in the horses for either putting them up for stud or
there is value in the horses. The value of the horses plus the sword will pay the were guild.
Oh.
The were guild for a warrior is 500 lunars. The sword is 700. The horses are in the 150 range.
Is there anything left over?
No.
What is a were guild?
It's money you pay to recompense a family for having killed somebody.
Okay.
It's the equivalent to your ransom.
Liability. I see.
Who did we kill?
You didn't kill anybody.
We didn't kill anybody.
So why do we have to worry about a were guild?
Because the chariot
because somebody was killed with it.
The chariot killed 2 warriors in village, right?
No, they were sent from Redbird by the clan to investigate the murders that were already occurring.
Oh, I got you.
Or the killings
that
were already occurring.
All right.
So basically, whoever was responsible for this whole fiasco is kind of indirectly responsible for the deaths of those 2 people.
Yeah.
Correct. They didn't tell them what to expect out there. They basically sent them to their death.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say.
They didn't know that's what was going on.
Okay. Well,
because they were in complete shock when they saw the chariot.
We'd still have to pay compensation for that, though.
All right. So We're going to go
It's a
back
very-
to the village, and then we're going to.
very honest thing to do.
All right. Well, it's 12:30 East Coast time, so I'm toast.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
about for me too. Besides
For
which
sure.
I have to
For sure.
pick up a puppy before I go to bed as well.
That was a lot of fun, people.
So the intent is to take we collect on the 2 horses and the sword, and we go back to Clearwine and make a report.
Redbird.
Yeah. We take the
And-
horses and the sword to Redbird and give it to the thing there, saying that this is the compensation for the loss of your warriors, and then we go to Clearwine and tell the queen everything that we did.
Excellent.
Oh,
While you
And
do
she'll
that,
probably
she will
compensate
offer
us.
you with gifts. Yep. Where did it go? I
There
had a
it
list
is.
of them. Where'd they go? Here they are. Okay. Lars, you get a set of silk clothing and a bronze torque.
Ooh,
this is when we get back to Clearwine.
Yeah, Queen Laika. After you give your report, she will gift you with gifts.
Oh, okay. We're so you got that Subutai. We're accelerating in time. Zoom.
Subutai. She
Yes.
gives you a silver necklace.
Beautiful.
Angrolar. She gives you a
Treasure.
heavy gold ring.
Heavy gold ring,
Yep.
jewelry.
Yep. A
More
Restra.
jewelry?
She gives you a silver bracelet. And she gives Varsadur a bull and a cow.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that my reputation has increased?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Large good.
Okay.
From-
Do you have the valuation for these wonderful gifts that we received? These boons.
They're worth 50 lunars each, or guilders, or silver, or however you want to call it.
I'm gonna wear mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got lots of jewelry, so I'm just.
I don't. I'm a
So
simple
if I just
hunter.
lump that in with the rest of my jewelry, I'll just put down 500.
I would not do that.
Keep it separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mark it.
You gotta.
Heavy
You
gold
gotta
ring
sell it.
received from Queen Laika.
40. It might have special properties.
Not properties, but special meaning.
50 lunars.
It just happens to be worth 50 lunars, that's all. Okay, everyone can roll a d4.
Mine is priceless. How do I spell Laika? L-E-I.
It's actually L-I-E, I believe. K-A.
Okay. Okay.
But I could have the vowels backwards.
That's all right.
It's easy to do.
Zerba gets a d4 of reputation for defeating the Bone Chariot.
Yeah.
Reputation.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
And eventually that means something, right?
Yep.
Sure does.
And then you
It's your
get
prowess.
half that amount by keeping casualties to a minimum.
1.5.
And then you
Get
get
6.
a +1 for dealing civilly with the ducks.
This is
Great.
reputation.
It's all
So
reputation.
it's the
Wow.
D4 plus a half a D4, or 1.5 times a D4 plus 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I roll a 3, that's 4.5, 5.5.
Which is 6.
You prefer to round up to the higher, to even numbers.
We round. And half rounds up to 1.
Okay.
Crushed.
Oh,
I crushed it. So I rolled a 4. So I got 7
Nice.
points from that. Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
so.
All I did was all you had to do was associate yourself with Lars's remarks. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
I got a 21 reputation.
Damn.
I got 26.
I
Hmm.
remember
Yeah.
you guys have been in battles and all kinds of stuff.
I started
Yeah.
with some too because of the prehistory roll up.
That's right. Plus, you were a
Yeah.
noble. That gives you a bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm at 26.
I'm much lesser known. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where we can stop
Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
for the night.
Oh,
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot,
at
Brian.
least
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
you bet.
we
Yeah.
solved the case of the unbred
Rattling
chili.
wind. The monster.
So much
from
fun.
Rattling wind.
Yeah.
Yay.
So that
You
was,
guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
you too.
thanks, man. I just
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Everybody stay safe.
Oh,
So was rattling wind something you made up or
no, it's actually
some-
from the Pegasus Plateau.
that new book,
Yeah.
the new book of scenarios? So
Yeah.
you
get a
got
lot.
it. Oh
I
wow.
like it. I was just going to share with you guys really fast, though. In the mail, I just received this thing that I purchased from an auction group. Do you guys remember Judges Guild?
Yeah.
Those old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just received this this module called "The Caverns of Thracia" by Paul Jacques.
Yeah.
And it's got a really good reputation. So I'm looking forward to reading it.
Yeah.
How's your D&D game going that you're DMing?
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah. Yeah,
said you're
it's still,
having fun, so
yeah, it still exists.
good.
We just, I feel a little bit frustrated because like I spent a lot of time on these maps, but they don't translate well. And much like Brian, I prefer to use a webcam, but I've noticed that sometimes like there's some banding. It has to do with the exposure of the camera and the light.
Oh, yeah.
The exposure of the camera has to be basically, the shutter speed has to be less than the rate of the light, the oscillation of the light rate or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I went and
And
got a bright shop light for my table to light it up because I was having problems seeing it on my camera, and it does that, so I don't use it anymore. Well, I use it when I do my video stuff.
This, you know, the
I don't-
map tonight was the best yet, at least as far as visibility from my standpoint.
What
I
is
just-
that? What are you
I
holding
just-
up, Mike?
Oh, this is the books. That wasn't what I was talking about. You definitely have them in my hand. I'm just saying the hex grid map, that was the clearest yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a little different because this is basically I'm drawing out a dungeon, and then I am revealing room by room, and
Yep. It's tough.
I'm having a problem with, so I use like pieces of felt to cover up parts of the map,
Yeah, that
but
works.
it's just I don't know why. It's like maybe it's the internet speed too, but it compresses the image quality, and it just doesn't look very good. And a lot of people are playing online now. They're using software to build dungeons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just find myself really super reluctant to get into that because to me it's like I'm not a purist, but if we want to just get on the computer